All right, looks like we're live. How's it going, everybody? Rob here, and this is episode 66 of our weekly podcast, and I am really excited to talk about a few of these things that we have on the schedule. I think that's how you pronounce it. Anyway, quickly went and there we go. Okay, JR's on PC, where my microphone and whatnot. Not joining the call right now. Plus, I'm making dinner. Oh, okay. So MJ, Vam, Rosa. How's everybody doing today? So today we have a few things, and I apologize for the light shining through the window. When I moved everything around, I tried to get that whole section of the window freaking covered, but I might need to get like a sheet or something. So, but a few things that we might discuss tonight is looking at my title, the Far Cry 6 casting drama, Onision, go figure. I mean, he's a screw up all of himself or whatever, and the Gamer Girl game. So, yeah, so that all should be interesting, to say the least. All right, so got Vam, Rosa, Elsa, how's it going? MJ. We already got 8 people. That's actually really good. And Aiden's here. How's it going, man?
It's going. How's everyone else? So I didn't know that there was a controversy going on concerning the casting for Far Cry 6 until I saw the title. I'm just like, what?
Yeah.
I haven't watched Breaking Bad yet or Better Call Saul.
Well, it's not the.
But the main character, the main antagonist for Far Cry 6 plays one of the bad guys in that show.
Well, he's played. Oh gosh, what's that actor's name?
Gus. Is the name of the character. Giancarlo.
I'm looking it up.
I think I pronounced it right. Hello.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Which I'm gonna look him up on IMDb because Magi's here too. What's up, Magi?
Hey, Magic.
Want to be shot?
Oh.
Right. Wish you could hand me one of those too. Damn computer, Aiden.
Huh?
I wish you could hand me one of those through the computer.
I wish I could as well.
Lord knows I need it.
Did we talk about Far Cry? I don't think we did.
Yes, we did. Last podcast we talked about it. Just no one really cared.
I don't remember that.
It was at the beginning of the podcast.
But there wasn't any thing to discuss except for it being announced, I guess.
Well, yeah, we were just talking about the game.
You were. Me and Aiden weren't saying anything.
And then I guess some controversy with the actor playing him, or playing the villain, which I'm at this point, especially with an actor who's done a lot, it just let an actor play a character. That's what their job is.
Who
No.
really? I'm just saying this. I think the reason why this is headline worthy is because I'm being real here. The internet's slow and people are bored.
Yeah.
I really don't think an actor being an actor is worth news. Being real.
Well, it's like the
Well,
controversy is because of his
Because
nationality. They don't.
he's
They don't.
not Latin or
Some
Latin
people.
American, so he can't portray the character proper or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, don't you know this is 2020? This is the year of being canceled. You're canceled. I'm canceled.
Mhm.
You don't exist, so you're never canceled. God canceled you.
Jeez.
But the thing that bothers me about it is about them complaining. Besides the fact that people needing to complain just to complain or what have you, there are those that are legitimately upset about this.
Runner
However,
boy.
some of these people are also the same kind to complain that a that certain actors were chosen to portray certain roles over others just because of their nationality. No.
I'm trying to find the listing of all the stuff he's been in.
And it also brings to mind the whole, like, I know it doesn't have anything to do with acting per se, but when it comes to cosplay, people being, saying only stick to what you can do instead of what you want to.
No, I'm just King Nothing.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
Ronnie, chat.
Hello. I'm here.
No, you're not. You're watching porn.
Prove it.
But
You're on the
what
quest
I mean,
for a nut. You fucking squirrel. And yes and no. I feel like giving people that are upset like any attention is worthless. Because yes, they're complaining to complain, but at the same time, what's giving them attention gonna do? I mean, that's how we evolved normal fucking dumb bitches to Karens.
Yeah. I mean, I figured it'd be something interesting to talk about, considering
Not
at
really.
this point. Well,
There's more things going on.
I say interesting because because this kind of reminded me of the whole thing with the whole Apu situation
Who?
in The Simpsons, where they removed the character or I haven't watched The Simpsons, so I don't know if they removed him completely.
They brought him back.
They brought him back.
It was enough fan outcry complaining that was retarded.
Yeah.
And if anyone
Who
gets
did they
upset at me
remove?
for using that word,
Apu,
I'm sorry.
convenience store guy.
Oh, my
Did-
I'm
favorite
sorry
character.
to anyone that gets upset about me saying retarded, because that is a very stupid situation, because it was people getting upset that he was a brown character in The Simpsons, and that's why they fucking removed him.
Yeah.
Not because of anything else, just because the way he talked, and he was a brown character.
The fact
he
that
was
he was your
a-
stereotypical Indian.
And and it becomes hypocritical, because if that's the case, then shouldn't we be, removing the
Let's remove all white people, because they're all stereotypes in shows.
it's like, should we remove all of the Italian stereotypes?
Can you hear
in
me?
that show?
Mhm.
Should we
If so,
remove?
give a thumbs up because I can't hear you. All
I
right,
can hear
thank you. Give me a minute.
It's like, should we remove all the Mexican stereotypes, the redneck stereotypes, the Irish stereotype? Should we remove Homer, who is basically the typical fat
Like
guy?
I just said, he's Rob.
Whatever.
I mean, that whole show is about stereotypes.
Mhm.
Each character is more entertaining than the stereotype that they're based on.
Yeah. Oh, Vance said actually a couple of Simpsons actors voiced minorities tried to step down.
Really interesting.
I wouldn't doubt it.
But at this point, it's like the actor. I keep forgetting his name. Giancarlo Esposito.
Okay, can you still hear me?
We can still hear you.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I had to plug my headphones in.
Ah,
I mean, he's had a long range of characters that he's played as. As was it Magi or Aiden mentioned Breaking Bad?
I've never mentioned Breaking Bad.
Aiden did.
Okay, Aiden did. The Unusual Suspect, The Jungle Book, Maze Runner. He recently played in The Mandalorian as one of the villains. So he's done a lot of cool parts. So at this point, especially for the people that are kind of hating on it and not even giving the character a chance, I ask you just maybe check out the game first when it comes out and then determine whether you hate him or not.
yeah.
Personally, I hate the new Far Cry games. 1, 2, and 3 are the only ones I really care about.
I'm playing 3.
Maybe 5? 4 was all right. 4 is good.
5 was
5 is just
culty.
doesn't.
it's like Outlast 2, but in daytime.
I've never cared
Yeah.
about Outlast.
You said last podcast that you liked Outlast 2. Wait, no, sorry.
I like the concept of Outlast.
Yeah, okay. Never mind. I'm
Right.
thinking of a different game that you said, The Evil Within.
I like that game a little.
Yeah.
Until we get to one of the bosses, the mid bosses, and then I want to fucking end my life. The bitch that chases you, it's the third boss in that game.
Now,
Because I was playing.
Dude,
You know
you
what
and me
I'm
at both.
No, I have a reason for it. I was playing it, and then all of a sudden a freak thunderstorm rolled in, like an electrical storm, and my power got knocked out, and my laptop froze on that image.
Oh.
And my speakers were just screaming at me.
so
Rosa was asking if I saw the Jeffree Star apology video.
I did.
I have not yet.
I've seen it a couple times because I needed a second watch. It's got more likes than dislikes, which kind of surprises me. I know Keemstar had said that he thought that Jeffree knocked it out of the park. I do not agree.
Hell no.
He's like, oh yeah, I apologize. Have I been dramatic? Yeah, I've been dramatic, but I'm a better person now. And it's kind of like, no, then he's like, oh yeah, you got to take accountability for your own actions. Oh, I shouldn't have listened to these guys that are telling me stuff and feeding me or, in my ear about random things. That's not taking accountability. You're just passing the buck.
Can I add something to MJ? That shows a lack of self-awareness, and obviously Jeffrey's just shifting the blame. He didn't learn anything. He's just trying to cover his ass. I was watching someone talk over it. I wasn't paying attention. I was playing Overwatch.
Yeah, I saw it when it came out. There was already 600,000 views, and it had released like 20 minutes. Or I saw it it was already uploaded for 20 minutes, but it was already over 500,000 views. But I don't know. I didn't think that apology was genuine. There was a lot of jump cuts too.
Okay, I'm gonna say this because it has to be fucking said. If you're gonna make a fucking apology video, do not put fucking jump cuts in it. That demeans what you're trying to do.
It's okay to script it a little bit, but
I can't remember what video I watched, but somebody was actually mentioning that if your video is heavily edited, then that just means that it's all scripted. You're only saying what people want to hear. You're not.
Scripting doesn't necessarily mean that, but
I just kind of said earlier.
I hear what
they're trying to say face, because that is, you can scriptively save your own ass.
I just want to make this clear right now, though, because we talked about this during the whole cancel culture stream, that scripting isn't always a bad thing.
Sometimes it can be, though.
Yes, but
it's a double-edged sword.
Well, yeah, because scripting can help you kind of keep in line with what you want to say. Because I even said that during the cancel culture stream. I was like, I wish I had it written out beforehand because I was kind of all over the place. So it's good if you use it that way as a kind of talking points, but it's not good when you're reading directly from a script being like, I am sorry, my legal team told me I can't say this. Like that.
Or kind of like Logan Paul.
I made a sincere and honest lapse in my judgment.
Yeah, that one. And people ate that fucking up. Rosa is asking, how do you feel about Greg wanting another, in quotes, toy doll? Makes me wonder. It makes me wonder where his husband is in the picture, how they feel about that kind of crap.
Who cares about them either?
Well,
I mean that one because where the fuck are they? Like
Yeah.
it was all the. I'm glad I came because I wanted to say something. All the little rumors about Greg having power over Kai's Patreon and shit were kind of proven the other day, and no one's fucking talking about it.
Actually, we're about to talk about it.
Repsion talked about it. But
Repsion, but
we're gonna talk
that
about
makes Greg videos has not fucking talked about it.
Real quick,
Because-
Go ahead, Aiden.
before we go into that, I just wanted to make one last thing concerning the Far Cry. One last thing.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
A small counterpoint to those that are saying to cast someone who is Latin into the role of the Latin character or what have you, that could lead into basically, if people were to go into doing that for video games, anime, TV shows, what have you, it would basically end up becoming a racially charged typecasting.
Yeah.
I missed this whole discussion regarding the casting, but are you guys basically talking about if they're doing like what, reverse whiteface or whitewashing?
No. They cast Giancarlo. I forgot his last name.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Thank you. As the antagonist for the new Far Cry game.
Okay.
And some people are at an uproar about it.
Why?
Because he's not Latin.
Oh, who gives a fuck?
That's
Good
what I said.
God. I mean, it's like, okay, so the musical Hamilton. I don't know if any of you've seen Hamilton, but like the entire cast is diverse. It's like saying like, oh, well, that's not right because that's not how it happened. They should, have an all-white cast. No, go fuck off with that. I'm sorry. Rosa says, I wish I could chat with you guys.
And
That's
at this
basically
point,
what I was saying. Can I finish, Professor? That's
Go ahead.
basically what I was saying, Aiden, earlier, that with the Apu thing, that when you care more about the person's skin color behind the voice, you're just contributing to the problem.
That's like saying like anybody that does dubs for anime, kind of like along that same argument.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Far Cry 6, based on the trailer alone, I'll say it's ballsy of them just because of what's going on with like South America and Central America, like oppressive governments and poverty and malnutrition and hunger. We are talking about the Far Cry 6 casting. Size matters. Hello.
I was talking about Greg.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
I just wanted to get that last thought out the way before I forgot about it.
if I can make one more remark too, it's like
No.
No, you stop. You're white. You're bad. You're evil. You're the white devil. I'll take that $1 now.
next time I'll bring my my devil horns. How about that?
Yeah, this might be my last podcast. I'll explain later.
Okay. But at this point, when it comes to like casting, they're gonna when picking casting for a character, they're gonna pick people that are that people would enjoy watching, or at least with mostly because they're acting. And as I mentioned, Esposito has a long range of acting skills. So it would kind of make sense for them to cast him in this. Plus, he's a likable actor.
Really?
What?
I don't think I've ever seen anything he's in.
He's a what actor?
I said he's a likable actor.
Oh,
Likable.
yeah.
What the hell? Why do I have 2 new subscribers on my YouTube channel? Stop.
It's like Ronnie and you told me the other day when we were hanging out about the guy who played Kratos.
And the
From
new
the-
God of War,
Yeah,
or
not
in
white.
either one.
Yeah. It's like, could you imagine that dude, the white dude yelling in the office in this day and age? He's not white. What?
Oh, it's like that one news
I was
anchor
like,
that
I
called
don't-
out a politician
Yeah.
for being or white privilege, but then finding out later that he's actually black.
Right. Both of the voice actors for Kratos were black.
Mhm.
That was pretty
Christopher
good.
Judge was in one of the Final Destination films.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was 2.
Didn't he play Kratos? He played Kratos, right?
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
seen
he's Kratos in the latest one.
Boy.
And Aiden plays as Balder.
Obviously
knew it.
If you guys don't know what I'm referring to, go look up the actor Jeremy Davies and tell me that he doesn't look like Aiden. I even tricked Sage. I was like, oh, Aiden was in the show Lucifer. He's like, no shit, really? Because I showed screenshots from it.
Shortly after that, I actually started watching the show.
Yeah, season 5 is coming out pretty soon.
What was the actor's name, MJ?
Who? Jeremy
actor.
Davies.
Davies?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Davies.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's uncanny.
in Kenny Valley.
No, it looks exactly like Aiden.
Jeez.
Type in his name, type in Lucifer,
I
and
can tell you the one difference.
No.
the thing.
Aiden doesn't have teeth.
Jesus.
What? I have no soul.
It got knocked out of me by Lucifer for being an apparent paparazzi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Rob, you should show your screen. Or hold on,
Oh.
I'll share mine. Let's see here. There. Go ahead and share that.
He's not here.
I know, Rob's got to pull it up.
Oh, he is here.
Makes me
Yeah.
glad I shaved the other day.
He's even balding in the right ways and everything.
I didn't know there was 2 air fight creators here. Jesus.
Holy fuck, and this Adam's apple juts out at the right angle, too. Well, you could stab someone with that thing.
Aiden, are you an alien? Is that where your second mouth is, your Adam's apple?
That's
It's not
a disturbing thought.
I've seen enough hentai that goes like this. Coach wants out.
Rosa, what did you want to speak your mind about?
Yeah, this is speak your mind.
She's saying that she wants to come on.
Well, I thought you wanted to speak it in chat. Never mind.
It's funny because nobody didn't get a heart attack when Brandy the singer played Cinderella when I was a kid, right?
Or, who was it? Was it Whoopi that played as the fairy godmother?
Who?
Whoopi.
It was Whoopi Goldberg?
It was Whoopi.
Okay.
I've seen that movie.
Or like Beyonce, who played as Carmen, or in the
Or-
oh,
But everyone, God forbid, everyone get upset that people are mad that Ariel's going to be black.
Yeah, and you know, and here's the biggest thing when it comes to games and stuff and casting. Video games, like writing a book or music, painting, drawing, whatever, is art. Allow the artists to create what they want.
I still need to watch The Dark Tower, but it just brings to mind the controversy surrounding that. You know?
Oh, the
There's
casting.
controversy around it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what you're
May have
talking
been
about.
Whitney Houston, Vam. I'm not entirely sure. I can
Well-
never remember.
From what I heard, it like all in all, it was just some people didn't care about the casting. It was just poorly implemented
Ah.
as a film.
Well, I mean, the controversy started before the movie even came out, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at
That
this
was
point,
amazing.
I mean,
He's a good actor, so I mean, I'm a new fan to the book series, so I want to watch it.
I have another book for you. Stephen King. It.
I do
No.
plan to read that as well as a few others, like The Stand, what have you. You know,
Have fun with the child orgy part. It's a bit to stomach. Ronnie's still affected by
probably
it to
skip
this day.
Stephen King's writings often involve a lot of sex.
It has a lot of plot to it, sadly.
Like, read Cujo. And-
I don't know. I'd sooner read Tommy Knockers.
Stay away from fucking Stephen King if you can't handle.
I was going to make a sex joke based on what Aiden just said, but okay. I think he kind of did it for me. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Moving on.
Now, can we get to Greg?
Oh, Rosa says that she wanted to talk about the racial acting and her voice acting.
okay.
Do you have Discord, Rosa? Or is she in our server? Or no, that was Lady
Yeah.
from the Jackbox stream. I do want to play Steak Fight with you guys sometime for a podcast.
That would be fun.
Rob
Yeah.
just needs to get the game. Not the mobile version, because the mobile version sucks. It's only like, what, $4.99, I believe? It might be on sale.
I'll probably, because I'm trying to save my money for the rest of the month. I'll probably get it by the end of the month.
Okie dokie.
Me, I want to get Crash Bandicoot on Steam.
We're into streaming Crash again?
Yeah, but I might not have a PlayStation much longer.
All right, so
I'll explain later.
I already know. But Onision off Patreon.
So, Magi,
Segues.
so Magi made a comment on that a second ago about
I was on a rant and you ruined it.
I'm sorry.
Be nice.
I am
The-
being nice.
the allegations of Greg taking over Kai's Patreon.
Not taking over. Been in control from the very beginning.
Been in control since the very beginning, and that was proven to be correct when he
May I
was.
take it away?
Yep. You know what? I'll let you have the floor. Go ahead.
Okay, cool. So it's been pretty confirmed since Kai has never once supported her husband Greg at all throughout his entire performance of Provocity. Am I wrong?
No. It actually begs the question at this point where Kai is at, because
Dead in a ditch.
they've
No, well, because one of the OnlyFans pictures that Onision had posted had Kai holding him. Like, you could see Kai's head poking through in order to promote his OnlyFans.
Yeah, that I didn't know about.
Yeah.
but like for the most part, they're completely expunged from the internet. But
as I was saying, the rumor mill kind of has been proven because Greg made an announcement under Kai's Patreon, and then to promote it, to get it out there, and then it was taken out. Not even within 60 minutes.
It was a new Patreon, and not even not even an hour or 60 minutes. The
motherfucker shot down.
Yep. Which I gotta give Patreon props for going that quickly. Though I'm wondering if they have Onision as a tag or something to know if somebody's making an account under that name.
Or somebody that's already a patron of Kai's Patreon that kind of is doing double duty and reporting it. Like being a part of the Patreon, but not as a fan. Because, I mean, that's what people do with his OnlyFans. That's how Reption gets his stuff. Is because people send it to him.
So,
speaking of OnlyFans, oh, God.
I was going to say, last couple of videos, he goes back and forth about, deleting his OnlyFans or, I mean, with the couple of videos I've seen that he's posted, he's really trying hard to promote that crap.
He wants to escape what he created on YouTube, and he can't. He can't separate the person from his persona, so he's trapped. He wants to have a normal life, but he fucked himself.
Yep.
Well, speaking of fucking himself, he should just stay on OnlyFans and not come back to YouTube.
I was about to say, the problem
at this point, he needs. Oh, go ahead, Magi. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say at this point, he's in deep shit, especially with the money he spent on the type of living he tries to enjoy. He has to try to make that money back somehow.
I mean, he's making good money on OnlyFans. Just based on the likes of the posts.
I don't see how.
I mean, you could say the same thing about why does anyone like anything.
Right.
Yeah, true.
I like Super Sentai. I like Taisensho style shows.
And I talked to you guys about a documentary that I saw earlier in the week that I don't want to talk about right now because it's horrible. Again, Rob, if you do a video on that, please.
No jokes?
No jokes. You're not going to want to put any jokes in it anyway.
No insults?
Rob, maturity.
If you guys in the chat don't know what I'm referring to, I talked to them about a kind of like a docuseries by Cecil McFly, who also makes Onision videos.
Buried in my soul.
And it's based on it's a spin-off like the Netflix documentary Don't Fuck with Cats, which one of my students recommended that I watch, and it is completely disturbing. But Cecil McFly's series on Don't Mess with Dogs is way worse.
The stuff that MJ mentioned that happens in this documentary just pisses me off.
Oh, and I censored myself for you guys. Based on what I told you. So it gets worse. And the sad thing is that most of these people are still free. Some of them are still on YouTube.
Why?
Because they were not charged with any crimes because of statute of limitations.
Where is Discord?
Rosa, we need the digit or the tag too, the numbers associated with your Discord tag.
How many people would be pissed off if I changed my YouTube name to Black Frost Productions?
I don't think anyone would be pissed. Why? Are you thinking because it might be potentially sounding racist or what?
Yeah. I want to change the whole Magikarp moniker and go by something that I'm truly passionate about, which is Persona, SMT, and Shimigami.
I don't see why people would be pissed about that.
I'm buying a hat next month. I'm buying a hat. So if every time I come on, I'll be like, hee-ho. Also, I might be spending $500 on a PS2 game.
Which one?
Rada Kuzunoha versus King Abaddon.
Ah, the second Rado Kushnoha.
That's because it comes with the plushie. The
Oh,
limited
no.
edition Rado Kusunoha Jack Frost.
Disgusting plush, dude.
Shut the fuck up!
It has sideburns.
And a katana.
I don't care about the katana. I care about the sideburns.
Look,
Oh, jeez.
I'm one of the psychotic SMT fans. I will spend $900 just to get a Jack Frost plush. And look at it from glass.
I wanted to get the Persona Q2 special edition, not just for the game, but because of the Kuromaru plushie.
That thing's not that expensive still, thank God. Give it a year.
Okay.
I'm saying give it a year. It'll get expensive.
Yeah.
So I sent you a friend request on Discord.
Oh, thank you, MJ.
But before she gets in here,
Let's
since
finish this correct talk.
well, I was going to talk about Cry.
Oh boy, Ronnie, hold
Uh,
on. Ronnie, can you contribute to this conversation for once in your goddamn miserable life? Can you
oh,
help?
shut up, asshole.
So we're referring to Cryotics, right? The gamer,
Cryotic, yeah, or Cry.
I didn't feel it, you pussy bitch.
or
You
Cry
hit like a
Spy.
punk.
I just sent Rosa the StreamYard link, by the way.
Okay.
Ugh.
Thanks for the laugh, Ronnie. I actually really needed that.
You're welcome.
But for those of you,
Shit.
I saw that Tamimi and both
Oh, my God.
Art did videos on Cry.
Yeah.
I thought about making a video myself just because I
So
think
hard.
they left out some things. I also have my light's not in this room yet, but I have a bracelet that I won from a raffle during one of Cry's Twitch streams from years ago. But those that don't know about Cry, he has a YouTube channel, but he primarily streams on Twitch. He was known for doing long plays. His voice, because I mean, his voice is really soothing.
His voice is buttery smooth like angels' asses.
A lot of people know him because he's friends with PewDiePie, and there was like a
Was
whole
friends with
PewDiePie thing. But
Best fanfic ever.
I was surprised that no one was talking about Cry when it happened a few weeks ago, because somebody that goes by Beanie or Tia Beanie on Twitter had mentioned how she was talking to Cry when he was 22 and she was 16, and he basically she says that he kind of groomed her, and he has been called out on being a serial cheater. And then interacting with minors or having Skype sex with minors and DMing people saying like, oh yeah, if I was single and you were a little bit older, we would have made some mistakes by now.
I love little girls. They make me feel so good.
And his
Sorry,
girlfriend,
Michael
his ex Cheyenne, when they started dating, like she was young, like they started before they actually officially started dating. They were talking. He had texted her saying like, I love you. Cheyenne was arguably like the least favorite member of the late night crew on Twitch because she seemed kind of bitchy. But now that all this stuff is coming out, it kind of makes more sense, because some people were kind of trying to push it under the rug. Some people were saying that they're complicit in this. Cry tried to jump the gun and make a video called Cry Talks. We stopped being genuine a long time ago. It's just a black screen, 4.5 minutes long. And then he admits that he cheated. He admits that he talked with underage girls, but he claims that he didn't know they were underage.
Which,
I mean,
can I say something?
go for it before he rants.
Okay. I'm probably going to rant too. All right.
But,
So the younger fans of Cryotics, they were put in a situation that they were groomed to accept Cry for who he was and kind of mess with. Because when Ronnie was there with me when I was reviewing the video, and he was kind of popping off in defense of Cry, saying that this is kind of reasonable or that's kind of reasonable. I was like, dude, no, none of this is kind of reasonable. None of this is defendable at all. This is fucked. And I kind of used the situation of one of our other friends and like Edner me, because we're males and we're older. The situation was that it would not be defendable.
And the thing is that people are kind of baffled by the fact that on his video, like, there are more likes than
So much
dislikes.
support.
Yeah, and some people argue, oh, well, you know, he never actually engaged with them physically. It was only through, like, text messaging, DMs, and Skype. But others believe that that's still not okay. And a lot of people are kind of hard to wrap their heads around the whole thing, because Cry seems like a very lovable guy, very sweet natured. Like, he doesn't seem like the type that would do that. But he even fucking cheated, or his best friend, Russ. They're not friends anymore, but who used to be called Late Night with Cry and Russ. And he fucking cheated on Russ's girlfriend. And he's a serial cheater. And then he did that video, and then he tweeted about how he made that video in a manic state, and that he thought that it was ill-timed and poorly done, and that he was going to make another video explaining things more in depth. He's not asking for forgiveness and all this stuff, but he has yet to say anything. Let's see here. Hold on. Can I just say the fans were way too forgiving for his mistakes as to think like Cry making an oopsie. And not only that, but people on Twitter defended him because of age marriage in America. You mean age of consent? Hey, Rosa.
Hello.
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 But the age of consent is 18.
Well, depending on the state, because he lives in Florida and Cheyenne was in Nevada. I don't know where Red and all the other people were from, but
Still, there's no defending this. This is a deplorable thing, and I feel like there should be more outrage towards Cry than there is. I'm sorry, because I mean, if we're gonna go after Greg, if it's okay for Cry, why isn't that okay for Greg? You know,
we can't be playing double standards.
Exactly. You can't be playing favorites. Either it's not okay or it's all okay. That's how the world works.
Oh yeah, that was something I wanted to say too, about Greg too. Like when I saw Vincent D'Orio's debate,
Nicholas D'Orio?
Huh?
Nicholas D'Orio?
Yeah, when I was frustrated, I was frustrated.
I have yet to see it. I've only seen parts of it.
I saw him
like this. Like he's like, everybody knows this. He walks around the question, and then he literally asked Vincent, like, well, is it Vincent or I forgot the guy's name. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. So
don't be nervous.
It's all right. We're all psychopaths here.
Well, maybe Magi, but
sociopath. Get it right.
Okay,
so he asked about like, have you been to a nudist beach?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he tried to compare what Kai posted to Sarah to that of like.
Are you ready to come out of your crate? Are you ready to free from the evil timeout?
Okay, Rob, go on.
To that of a nudist beach. He tried to compare what Kai did to going to a nudist beach, which is, you can't compare the two. It's not like you're going to go to a nudist beach, take pictures of random people, and then send it to a minor.
Yeah, when he said that, I was screaming pissed. I probably freaked out my neighbors.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
I was saying a whole lot of things.
I will say, with him comparing those, that makes you wonder more about Greg now. Like, does he go on to nudist beaches to freaking take pictures of random people?
That's not against the law.
And then send them to minors.
It's like, that's stupid. It's like, and I'm like, I'm just gonna need me a drink.
I wrote, hello,
Hi, you're so cute.
This is Dante.
Hi, Dante. You're so cute.
He is my Majin Tabby.
Aw.
And by the window over here. Otherwise, I'd bring her over.
Dante was in timeout. Now he's getting love to let him know that he's not evil. I think that's right. Fucked up with Raiden. Oh no, he bit my face. I went to give him a kiss earlier, and he bit my nose. So he's been in timeout for like an hour.
But didn't Greg also say something about like, oh well,
you want your phone?
Or no, Kai said to delete the photos that he sent Sarah. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes,
he tried to talk about like according to Greg, he said it was actually like a quote unquote nip slip.
yes, he was trying to walk around the subject by saying it. What?
Even though,
Everyone has a wardrobe malfunction. Everyone has a nip slip. It's okay.
And then,
But you're coming at me with no proof. You're coming at me with allegations.
Even though the picture shows, nipple and the lower
Crotch.
section of her body.
Just say crotch. That's gender neutral.
But yeah, the whole debate was ridiculous. It's like I felt sorry for Diorio. It's like he probably gonna need a drink.
No,
So who's
heroin.
engaged? Did, like Onision go after him, or did Nick reach out to Onision for this
Nick
debate?
reached out to Onision, and Onision was kind of like, the usual. I'm just gonna walk around the question. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm a bitch.
I'm surprised he didn't demand money first.
Or say put it
I'm
on
sorry.
his.
I'm sorry for even saying this part. My French, like, dude, you need your nutsack kicked in.
Oh, that's not your French is a little rusty. What you mean is, bitch needs to be neutered with some gardening shears. I'll tell you
pliers and blowtorch.
I'll tell you what I always when I used to get into fights and I used to hit people in the nuts, I'd grab and twist and say, some fuckers don't need to breed.
Woo.
And Greg is one of those special few that you just need to grab his balls and rip them.
Oof. I thought 1,000 Ways to Die was bad. Oof.
I have very graphic nightmares. I could be a horror movie writer.
Yes, I could see that. I
A
think
vivid imagination.
Yeah, so what I was gonna say was
Dante, do you want to say goodbye before you get your wet food? Okay, I could go eat food now. Dante, I can't eat. Bye. Come on, let's get your wet food.
I like your Chihuahua, Rob. It's so cute.
I like
Thank
how he looked at you whenever you mentioned wet food.
Mm-hmm. I told him if he stayed an hour in timeout without yelling at me, he'd get wet food. He did it.
So when I was a kid,
Come here, Teddy Fluff. Look down.
Go on, Rosa. Magi's gonna
when I
interrupt
was
you.
a kid,
Yeah, you gonna get wet food,
Disney made this live action of Cinderella.
baby.
It's one with Brandy and Whoopi Goldberg.
Mhm.
And Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was the fairy godmother.
Okay.
Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Whoopi
I didn't think
Goldberg
it
was the queen.
Ah.
It was multiracial. The movie was beautiful.
There's some water.
And but did anybody go to a stereotypical reaction? No.
Mm-mm.
They went on with the business and smiled. It's like, oh, this is a beautiful movie. But now when the Little Mermaid came out, it's like,
Oh my God!
No
There's
way,
getting tick in the background of the Little Mermaid.
it's like, no, Ariel's not black. She's white with ginger hair.
That's only in the freaking animated movie.
Yeah.
It's like they're trying to change our character from redheads to black people. It's like, you guys weren't complaining when Cinderella came out, so what's the problem?
Yes, I have a cat. I've had a cat since I saved him from a snake, and I smashed the snake's head in with my thumb.
Oh, speaking of snakes.
Fucking
You know,
hate snakes.
Here's another one.
Sorry to interrupt.
The Witcher season 1 when that came out. The casting for that was completely changed. A lot of the characters were changed for the show. The casting was very diverse, and there were some people that were kind of in an uproar with it. I watched it and I'm like, you know what? I like a lot of these characters.
I drooled over the main character. When I saw him on the Netflix show, I was like,
A lot of people.
Superman.
It made my boyfriend drool. He's like, I can see you drooling over there, hon. I'm sorry. And it turns out the guy who played Superman and him is actually a nerd. Like, what? So I was like, who would want to change that?
By the way, something I because I was rewatching it, something I noticed, the little pendant that he gets from Renfrey from the first episode. I just realized that he has it forged onto his sword in later episodes. I didn't notice that because I thought it was like some kind of smiley face freaking like decal or something. But then I looked at it, I'm like, no, that's the freaking pendant. And on the other side is the other piece of the pendant.
That would have gone against, if it was a smiley face type thing, it would have gone completely against his freaking character. Just saying.
Slap on those decals and let's make a show.
I mean, that's what it looked like.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, not even The Witcher or CD Projekt Red.
Yeah.
We can't
It's kind of funny though, like how time has changed, because before you can have a dark sense of humor, you can make fun of everything, but nowadays you can't make fun of anything, especially with the Black Lives Matter movement.
I'm a relic of the past.
So it's like, what happened to just having fun? Like, I make fun of myself because of my size. Yes, I'm a plus size person, and
you're beautiful the way you are.
It's just, but like everybody's like, why would you? It's like, why are you making fun of yourself? Because the more I make fun of myself, the more confident I am. I know I'm fat.
I'm fat. My leg don't work. My left eye's bad, and I keep forgetting what day of the week we're on. I'm fucking glad I'm not a goddamn compass. We'd all be lost. Or dead.
Yeah.
How did compass determine what day of the week you're on?
Sometimes I think it's Friday when it's actually Sunday or Saturday.
I was gonna say.
I thought yesterday was Tuesday of next week.
Shut up.
What?
Speaking of that,
I thought today was Monday.
As you were saying, Rob.
So.
Speak right then.
Before I lose my train of thought, so going forward with videos, just a quick announcement before I forget. If you guys know that I do the episode reviews for TV shows, I'm now switching that up, so it's going to be the full series. That way it's just one video and I talk about it in full. This first one, so I'm discontinuing the by episode reviews and the shows that I've been talking about.
You're by. I'm proud of you for coming out, Rob. That takes a lot of strength. Thank you, man. I knew you could do it.
I was gonna say something else about Greg's. Like, my hatred for him started when since he made fun of like goth people and made fun of black people in their hair.
He told me to kill myself.
He made fun of Rob.
Back when he was
for getting the wrong fucking hair color.
But like the black people hair color, the black people hair literally pissed me off. Because before then I used to have my hair in box braids, and he said, "Oh, that smells nasty." And it's like your hair is any better. It looks like you dove into the McDonald's oil grease trap.
Is he going around like smelling black people's hair?
Yeah.
That actually, I was about to say that
opinion?
That actually begs the question, how would he know?
Oh, this hair.
Yeah,
smells
this,
black.
like,
Jesus.
I'm sorry. He's kind of when I saw that, I was like, dude, you need your hair relaxed.
Something tells me if he would have actually done that, so he would get his ass beat.
Yes.
Just walking up to random people, sniffing their hair, and then just immediately getting his ass kicked.
yeah, because that's sometimes worse than touching the dude, and you don't do that.
Like, I had I had like a faux hawk. Like, half my head was, braided.
Mm-hmm.
The other half shaved when I first met Aiden. And Onision goes off, that shit stinks. The next day I walk over, I'm like, hey, dude, does this stuff stink? Because he made a video on hair. I'm like, did my dreads stink? He's like, no. You smell like bubblegum. I was like, thank you. Just walked away.
I'm sorry, but Greg's blind in one eye and can't see out the other. It's like, dude, you need to go to an all-black hair salon and ask for the relaxer.
Well, here's the
tell you
thing.
something.
He wouldn't be able to smell anything other than shit because he has his head so far up his ass.
But I'm gonna tell you something about the relaxer. If not professionally, if you're not professional, it will make your hair fall out.
That shit'll fuck your hair up.
Damn.
Because what it does is it's like it makes your hair like my hair's curly, and it really relaxes it to make it go straight.
Yeah, it's
if
beautiful.
not taken out, it can make your hair. It can make it go bald.
Oh,
And not to mention that stuff burns.
That's why I always kept that shit in there for a while. Like that shit is perfect for like thinning thick hair out.
It is.
Like I know, like you know how I had my hair really long.
Mhm.
I had to cut it for one big reason.
Why?
Thickness wise, it was that thick. Just my bangs were that thick. Like before I'd come on camera, I'd be sitting here for an hour. I'd be like squeezing them. Like, okay, they're fine. I have an anime look. I don't fucking care. Because if I didn't, the moment.
Yeah, my hair's the same way. I have to flat iron mine because if I don't, it'll be matted. So
Native
it's funny
American.
when I flat iron mine, it gets all when I go running.
Yeah, no, it sucks. Native American, Japanese, and Mexican. That does not make a good hair combo.
Japanese do like permanent straightening, so the opposite of a perm.
Yeah, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, and it prevents your hair from getting frizzy, too.
I need to do that.
Hey, Donna.
Which is why I get jealous. Like, you guys have beautiful hair. I want some of that hair.
Yeah,
My friends, but your hair's beautiful, Joe. No, when it's snappy, it's not.
Nah.
I have to moisturize it. Like, my hair needs a lot of work.
I'm about to shave my hair again. It's short now, but I'm going to go shorter.
Like, speaking of mohawks, I had my first mohawk. I was going to get a mohawk again, but maybe
Mohawks
not.
are bitching. When I was 16, I had a mohawk that was the color of all the rainbow.
Well, that's awesome.
Name a color, my hair's been it.
It wasn't just the color of the rainbow; it was a freaking neon version.
Leave me alone.
The only reason I say that is because he would purposefully make it that way, just so that if he, anytime he felt like it, he could just blind you by turning his.
Hey, bitch, what's my favorite song? What? Like the Bloods!
Neon raves!
I was a very angry child.
Donna in the chat is saying hi to everybody.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, Donna.
It's like, you don't look like an angry child, Magi. You look like one of those, people I had in high school who did random shit and pissed off the teachers.
Yo! First time
I had one of those in grade school.
First time I ever had a girlfriend in high school, when she broke up with me, I found out she cheated on me. I went into this dude that she did in class, picked up his desk, threw it across the table, grabbed him by his throat, was like, "I will murder you!" Then I put him back down in his chair. I was like, "Have a nice day." 3 days later, he was walking past the football field. I kicked the soccer ball so hard, I threw him into traffic. I turned around, I was like, "Told you I could pinball his bitch ass." Oh no, you can ask Aiden. I was like, "Hey dude, you know who my favorite president was? Who? Thomas Edison. He wasn't a president. Benjamin Franklin." I'm a little high right now. He's like, "Why do you have a key? Don't worry about it. It's about the thunderstorm." I know. Why do you have a kite? You know where I'm going with this.
You were one of those that normal students will look like. Yeah, he's one of them kind of specials.
I
only did
was
it for
such
one
a
reason.
Goody two shoes back then. I just like, you know what? Have fun. Walked inside.
When I was a teen.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Fuck!
if I was back then how I am now, I would have been like, hold on, let me go get my popcorn.
So,
I was so impulsive in high school. Like, I used to go
I've
look through the phone book and like look at people's numbers and call them, even if I've never talked to them before, and be like, "Hey, how's it going? You want to hang out? I can ride my bike to your house." They're like, "Who the hell is this?"
I miss my teen years. I miss the trip pants and the Hot Topic.
I have trip pants still.
I hate you.
No joke. I can show them right now. They
Memory
look
serves, it's
pristine
the
as
exact
shit.
same ones you had back then.
I never wore them.
What's wrong with you?
I'll be right back. It's because I had a pair of Star Trip pants that were black with pink stars on the side.
Oh, I've seen those.
Yeah, they kind of had that disco vibe. I love those things. And I had an inverse version of them that was white with the star on the other leg, and then I had the limited edition black and white ones with the stars on both legs. Those were my favorite. My ex stole those though.
Oh,
I never wore them either, just because you know how they were white with black stars. I was like, I skateboard with these motherfuckers, get some blood on them. It's never coming out.
yeah, like it was so funny though. Like when I was in high school, my sister was like, "Where's Joe?" And her friends were like, "She's over there." Where? I'm right over there with the goth people who love anime, hacky sack, and all them kind of people. It's like I knew Joe was weird, but I didn't expect her to be that weird.
Oh gosh.
See?
Those are beautiful.
Neon orange. And they're perfect. Even the legs aren't fucked up. I've never really worn these things much.
Yeah, they are. I'm showing my age. I miss the 2000s. I miss it so bad.
I miss the 90s. I miss the 90s. You know why?
Why?
My spine worked.
Oh.
But
Also,
But-
I could.
Oh, hey, on the bright side, you're not spineless.
But I'm depressed, just like Mr. Brightside. Ha!
Thanks a lot. Now you got the killers. I missed the bright side stuck in my head now.
You're welcome. That song plays through my head at least once a day.
Oh man, it's like it's fine though. I'm starting to be obsessed with Metalocalypse. It's like you deserve banana sticker.
I'm probably gonna watch that again soon.
But,
I wish I had a season 5 for it. I really. It's like
Yeah.
they should have had season 5.
What?
Have you seen the Doomsday Requiem special?
No.
I really want to see. I only seen bits and pieces of it. Like I tried to watch the movie, but Adult Swim, the site was acting stupid. It's like
It's essentially it's a musical throughout the whole thing. It's awesome though. Brandon's
yeah, I love Magnus and the Masked Assassin song, and the Blazing Star. And I'm
like,
I don't buy it in the movie.
I learned how to play Thunder Horse.
There we go. Thank you. Thunder Horse. That's the song I was thinking
I
of.
learned how to play that on drums by ear.
My friend's episode of Metalocalypse is when Nathan became mayor of the state of Florida, my hometown. It's like she told my friend Chris is like, oh yeah, that's the episode where Nathan is mayor of town and mayor of Florida and he legalizes everything. I'm looking like everything. When I looked at the episode, it's like he legalized everything. Like the state was brutal, even the police cars were brutal.
I like the one Magi
He
and I
was
talked
my-
about this episode
He's my
before. Go ahead.
Nathan is my role model. That's why to this day I paint my nails black because I never had a dad growing up, but I always felt a connection to Nathan.
Oh my goodness, I just like, do I have a feeling this character always brings chaos in his wake?
Hi, I emulated that pretty fucking well. Go ahead, MJ.
Oh, I was gonna say, we've talked about the episode where they basically adopt a kid and try to get him neutered.
He's your son. He ain't my son, this fat fucks. I love you.
I thought that was so funny. Your daddy's got to go to a charity event. Do you know what a charity event is?
I fucking hit me.
Or the shoes like, oh, he ain't my shoes. Little bastard. He ain't my Civil War shoes.
Who's a good little neutered boy?
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Ronnie, we should get you neutered. And then leave you on an island of cats
Sorry,
to be
but
eaten alive.
that episode, that poor kid is like, you guys got him like on a pole like a pig. Oh my goodness.
He also
Fatty
squealed like
Fatty
a pig.
Ding Dongs, I think was what.
Yeah, Fatty Ding Dong.
Yeah, fatty ding dongs. I'm sorry, but something was wrong with that kid.
And then they bring him back to that island full of cats.
Yeah. They popped in the island full of cats because they couldn't deal with it. I think the most funniest thing was when he messed with the laser and he killed all the orchestra people.
Oh god, one of my favorite Metalocalypse episodes is the one where they're trying to lose weight.
That one.
And
That
afraid of
must be me. It's like,
For
I need
for that fashion designer?
yes, and it was also the same episode where they were afraid of death. So instead of death, they say hamburger time.
hamburger time. I feel bad for Toki because everything he touches dies.
And then fucking Murderface is just like, you know, we're part bleach.
Bleach.
So therefore,
Oh my goodness.
Water. No. Or drink bleach. Water's in bleach. We have water. We're basically bleach.
yes. And
I think I would say my favorite episode of, I would say the one I really, really like the most is the one where Pickle's brother Seth invites him over to a wedding.
Oh my fucking god, I hate that.
I hate that one.
But I just like it because finally Pickles gets his revenge.
Yeah.
just beats the crap out of himself. Like, I'm sorry, he deserved it. Pickles is just too nice.
I love Pickles. Pickles and Toki are my favorites.
I wanted to be Nathan, but I'm Pickles.
Well, actually, no. I like Oftenson. Oftenson's probably number one.
Oh my goodness, I call Oftenson Dad.
Ronnie?
I would say my favorite episode from Metalocalypse is the Father Clock.
Mine is Death Corraldo, where they go to the Amazon to try Yopo.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, Murderface! My God, it's like
I'm not condoning this, but get high as fuck and watch that episode. It's awesome.
Oh, when they when they start doing the Yopo blowing him, it's like
their eyes all get all dilated.
Yeah, it's like
I was freaked out after that and didn't go to sleep because I got really fucking high. I went to school the next day, still high. You just eyes dilated. Are you okay? Yopo is fucking awesome. So high.
When I eventually get to watching it, which episode was it again, MJ, that I needed to be careful with? Or was it the movie?
Oh, no. I know the episode. It's the one for Toki's cat dice.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was the saddest episode. That poor kitty.
What season is that?
Wait, I told you to be careful?
Yeah, because of the flashing lights, the strobe effects.
Oh!
It's the one for Murderface gets jacked off by a doctor, and he thinks he's all day thinking he's gay.
I believe.
And then comes to find out that the doctor was hitting on him.
I believe it was the movie, Aiden.
Okay, because I remember, I think that they were in like fighter jets or something during their trip, during their drug trip sequence.
I forgot what episode that was. And there was another episode I found that was completely messed up that I was laughing to. Is when one of the kids was wanting to see Toki.
Oh, where she dies.
Oh god damn it! Death Day, Wish Day.
You killed me.
I was like, I don't know if this is funny or sad. It's like I'm laughing at the same time. But I think the episode where they were trying to lose weight at the end was very, very funny. It's like, am I messed up or I'm thinking this is so funny at the end?
Or were they
what a horrible, you're fired, okay? Oh god. It's like, and then you find out what the rare leather was. I'm like, okay, rare. It's like, well, how is this rare leather? Until I look at it, it's like, oh.
You know, it didn't bother me. It was like, I could make a buck.
Now, damn it, I want to watch those now. I mean, I own every episode, so.
Lucky, who owns Metalocalypse?
Computer.
You own Metalocalypse, MJ? You own Metalocalypse?
Yeah.
Oh, Lucky, I'm about to own the entire season, but it's hard to find. I try to go on Amazon, but it's like
they're on iTunes.
You can get them on Google Play.
And you can watch them through the Adult Swim app, but you'll have a lot of ads.
Fucking get an
I think
ad
the most.
block.
Oh yeah, I know what kind was. I think this is the most funniest episode is when Murderface tried to get try to get facial surgery.
And he goes to Tijuana.
Yeah, and it,
Fucked up his face.
yeah. And let's see. I know at the end Nathan was using a cross set, and like they were just trying to use a 10 and make themselves nice, tall and handsome. But at the end, Murderface I thought he was gonna be handsome, but at the end it's like that poor
I
guy.
hate Murderface. Murderface is ugh. He's my least favorite character, but and part of me like feels bad for him. There's one episode I can think of where they're trying to play wingman to one another, and so Murderface goes up to these two girls at a bar, and he's like, "Oh, don't you know who I am?" And then Swisscar walks by, and he's like, "Quit cockblocking me!" And the girls are like, "Oh, you only play bass. You know, why don't you get out of here and be inaudible, or make like a bass and be inaudible?" He's like, "They're the rhythm of the band. They're the foundation of the band."
I just feel bad that Toki always follows Murderface because every time Toki tries to say something, he's like, "Toki, shut up."
Did you have him sign the contract? Yeah. You had him signed it in crayon.
Fucking favorite episode is when he finally has enough of it and beats the shit out of him.
Yeah. All right. We've been keeping the other guys silent a little too long.
I've been
Haven't-
enjoying the
okay.
combo.
Well, I wanted to talk about the gamer girl thing.
Yeah, I
God
actually.
fucking
Also-
damn it!
Real
What's
quick.
the gamer
real quick.
girl?
Hold on. At one point earlier, we were segueing into the cat thing. Or the snake. Something about snakes was
Oh.
brought up, and you're like, oh, speaking of.
I sent Magi an article from. There's
yeah.
somebody in my where I live who's was watching his girlfriend's cat and snake, and he ended up basically putting the kitten down. The snake ate it, and he filmed it and put it on social media because he thought it was funny.
That ain't funny.
What?
I was gonna say, isn't Gamer Girl a movie, MJ?
I don't know if it's a movie, but the Gamer Girl is a game. The trailer got released the other day, and then PlayStation took it down.
MJ, can I just say, what sick fucker would think that's funny?
I don't know. I really don't. They're talking about pressing charges because he tried saying, "Oh, I didn't think the snake would do that."
What kind of snake was it?
Ball python.
Okay.
What would you expect, dude? It's a python.
Yeah,
it eats animals like
it's a freaking it's a freaking snake. You see, if it sees a small animal, that
it's going to think it's lunch.
Yeah.
If it sees a small
If the guy didn't think that was going to happen, then he's a fucking moron.
Thank you. I was going to say the same thing. It's like
Or
it's
chihuahua.
a huge snake.
Yeah, it's a very phallic, angry object, much like a dildo. What? I said something about snakes.
Oh yeah,
well, that's something that occurs in that one documentary I told you about.
I was gonna say something like,
Hey, Vegan.
a few podcasts ago, you guys were talking about something, and last week I was trying to be on Facebook, trying to talk about communities and how they are divided by, like, it's mostly about race, weight, those top two.
Mm-hmm.
And like for me, it's the fat acceptance community. I almost wanted to join, but I didn't because of I want to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
If I do that, they're going to consider me, oh, you're fat phobic.
Yeah.
That's not a guy vegan. That's Rosa.
Hi. Yeah, I get. I was like, I'm used to it. I'm sorry. I have a deep voice and it sucks.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know how I have a squeaky voice? This is a fake voice. I make this voice. I have a voice deeper than yours, and I hate it. Because everyone thinks I sound pissed off. Constantly. Aiden knows what I'm talking about.
So, Gamer Girl.
Yes, Gamer Girl.
I'm just gonna say I saw that trailer. Is that a real thing?
For the game?
What? Yeah.
That's a real thing.
Yep.
What was wrong with it?
I'm confused and intrigued.
Right.
Is it supposed to be like a horror movie or horror game?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a
Night Trap.
So,
Nah.
click and choose your adventure type game.
No.
No.
Survival horror.
Well, it is a choose your own. It's a choose your own adventure game, but it's based on FMV, so it's all like
So
Video.
the full emotion.
yeah. And
So kinda like-
you end up playing as the moderator for this up and coming streamer, and they have like real like chat simulation, so you gotta like time out, ban anybody who's like leaving mean comments, shit like that. And then like she'll say to you on stream like, or something happens, like her phone rings and be like, hey, what should I do? Should I answer or leave it, or not answer? But then all of a sudden the end of the trailer, it turns into like a horror game.
It's
based on
literally just like
Stalker.
Night Trap.
Not exactly like Night Trap.
It's in that same genre as what I'm trying to say. I mean, if they were to change a
I
few
guess.
things about it, I'd like it.
I
So I like
Okay,
Good.
go ahead. I was gonna
No, go
say,
ahead.
I mean, the concept of it sounds interesting. I might check it out.
Now
I
can I
just think
move
the
to
timing was bad.
yeah.
For the trailer.
the controversial part about it?
What?
All right, cool. So, MJ, you know who Sweet Anita is, right?
Yes, but that's what I was getting to.
Cool. I wanted to talk about this.
Go for
'Cause I
it.
don't like someone in my community as a Twitch streamer is being attacked, and where she lives, she can't get any help at all. And literally,
Well-
when you're watching someone that is in your community tweet, the cops won't help me, nothing can be done, might as well die. That's horrible.
Isn't that it? Doesn't she have Tourette's? I know
Yes.
who you're talking about.
She was she's a very, that's what got her famous, was she was a Twitch streamer for having Tourette's. Also, that got her in trouble because she said the N-word.
I'm sorry, but like there are some people I haven't met somebody with Tourette's, but I know they can't help it. It
Yeah,
happens at random.
It's a tic disorder.
Okay.
yeah. It can't be controlled. But
So-
go ahead. I rattled.
But like that, hearing about that literally pissed me off. It's like this person is calling you for help and you can't help them.
Yeah.
That's one thing
Well,
I
because
don't
of the
like.
law,
about-
it's hard because I mean they're not in your physical area. I mean, she would have to have proof that he showed up to the house. Just saying that because I mean, there's freedom of speech, but yeah, it was saying things like, "Yeah, next time I'm going to come to your house and kill you and your mom." Like,
But
so
she has-
that should be taken seriously.
it should, but it doesn't usually when it comes to online shit.
But she has reported that he has stayed in guest houses near her house.
She does have a restraining order against him, but that
Hmm?
I mean, all that is just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Stalkers aren't going to care about a restraining order.
Yeah, that's who I was watching. I was watching Obsession. Is it?
Oh, I love that show. I've seen every single episode.
I'm starting to watch it. I was gonna watch it while I multitask. Like I got my art desk and I started to watch like I think it was the first episode where this lady was working at a gas station.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, and like her coworker got killed by that guy, and then the guy started hitting on her.
Yeah.
There's one episode though that was sad that because the person that was being stalked, like it was actually an actress sitting there talking about it because she was murdered. So she actually died, which was awful.
When I saw that, it's like I had a sad feeling that girl's not gonna make it. And
I mean, with the whole gamer girl thing, I think if you were playing as the streamer and not as the mod, that might be a little more interesting. I am curious about it. I'm not gonna lie, but
People have
because
a reason just for that.
I mean, Magi said that it was his Twitch community, but I'm technically part of Twitch too. I actually have my Twitch shirt on right now.
I didn't want to say anything, MJ.
I plan on streaming on Twitch again soon. Anyway, but shit. Now what was I going to say? Oh, there's a reason why I stopped streaming. One was because I mean, every time I use Facecam, or not every time, but I would get people trying to proposition me, and it was just annoying. And two, I've dealt with stalkers before, and it's terrifying.
I'm sorry.
So it's all right. I don't.
MJ, if you come back to streaming, I'll mod for you and take care of that.
It's the people who proposition like that. It doesn't make me anxious. It just makes me annoyed. But
that's not right.
For the stalker situation, I've got that handled. But I don't really talk about it publicly just because it's not fun to talk about. And these guys all know what I'm talking or who I'm talking about, but or at least one of them.
I promise to not tell him I will rip his throat out.
I'm just leaving be.
I can still think it though.
Anyway, but I don't know why only PlayStation deleted the trailer, because it's supposed to come out for all platforms except for mobile.
PlayStation was getting the most for some reason.
Well, the developers posted a statement on Twitter defending their decision to make the game, saying that they've interviewed dozens of female streamers. This project took over 4 years to make. The woman that plays as Abby, it's all improvised, and she's the one who came up with the concept, and that it was meant to be about awareness rather than capitalizing on something like being or something relevant, I guess. But I don't know if they said that because they got the backlash or what.
If they were being genuine.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
What, spreading awareness about stalking?
Yeah.
And about
I find that completely ridiculous. Like, there should be awareness about it.
And about the shit that a lot of female streamers or what have you have to deal with.
A lot
I'm gonna say this, like, because 9 times out of 10, the stalk victim neither does or doesn't make it.
Not wrong.
But like, that's one thing I hate about mostly the justice system. It doesn't hop on the bandwagon until it's too late.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll just put it this way. I understand the backlash behind it, but I don't think that it's a bad thing to make a game like that. Because then, I mean, you can name other games that are similar to it. Like Aiden and I were talking about it the other day, like Simulacra being one. It's found footage. It's basically a found footage game, but it's along those similar lines. I guess I don't know how to phrase what I'm trying to say. It's somewhat of a novel concept, but I don't know. I'm curious about it. I probably will play it just because I'm curious about it. And there are different endings and branches. They kind of follow like the Detroit Become Human model in terms of like flowcharts of like your choices matter. And hopefully they don't do the whole Telltale route where they say your choices matter, but they don't.
Oh, here's hoping they don't go that route.
It sounds like Life is Strange.
I was going to say kind of like Simulacra.
But your choices matter in Simulacra.
I just mentioned
Wow, Rob, you are so delayed. Rob,
Are you on dial-up, buddy?
I might have.
Now, new Rob with lag.
Oh my goodness, dial-up. Oh, the 90s memories. I'm 90s.
Need to finish Simulacra too.
I haven't even played that one yet.
Have you guys, random question, have you guys ever heard of the Wonder Ball?
What would you do for a Wonder Ball?
No.
It's okay.
That's Wonderwall.
Man, you never heard of it? You never heard of the Wonder Ball?
With the candy?
The chocolate ball king with the prize inside.
The little chocolate ball candy that was canceled. The thing that was canceled because people were swallowing the fucking toy like
I always wanted to try those, But it's like, where'd they go? And my friend's like, oh, they canceled them. Why? Because people couldn't stop choking on the choking on the
here in
corn.
the U.S. They're not.
Yeah, they
not,
kept, instead of biting into it, they just.
Hey!
I just shouted at her. It's like, the commercial's there for a reason. Yeah, we all know. I'm
just
sorry.
because kids and elderly were choking on it.
Yeah.
You know what I gotta say? Darwinism! Bring back Darwinism! Fuck the stupid!
Bring
Let them
back
die.
Darwinism.
Yes.
I think they brought them back, but this time they have stickers in
Darwinism
them.
never left.
They brought them back, but this time they have the stickers. It's like, it's not our fault that some people were stupid enough to eat the whole candy.
You know, I made up a story about a kid named Jeff that I knew. They ate a Wonder Ball and died, and I used to make fun of him and say, stupid fucking prick, that's what he deserved. Intelligence wins over stupidity.
I'm not sure about in other areas, but for a little while, people had people who would sell plums and whatnot. Plum produce here in our area for a little while had to have stickers that said, do not eat whole.
Because of the pits?
Yep.
I'm questioning society now.
Can I just say something? Am I not allowed to eat Jawbreakers whole now?
Well, that's not entirely dangerous, per se.
I'm talking about the ones that are like this fucking big.
Yeah.
Nope.
Those have a warning label on them saying you're not allowed to.
I've seen some people eat Jawbreakers about like almost like this big.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The ones that are like that.
Softball size or so.
Like,
I love Jawbreakers.
And I thought the ending of Twinkies was bad. I was there for that.
When it comes to those kind of Jawbreakers, whatever you do, don't pull a Goku.
What did Goku do? Oh, the swallowing of the Dragon Ball.
Two people got the
damn it, Rob.
Rob, I got that. But
I haven't really seen Dragon Ball, so I have no idea what that is.
That's Dragon Ball GT, Rob.
Yeah, no one cares. No one cares about something that doesn't exist.
No longer exists since they've freaking.
No, what are you talking about? It doesn't. It never existed in the first place. It wasn't written. It wasn't drawn or illustrated by Akira Toriyama. So shut the hell up.
He did name the show though.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Well, most fans liked it. Many people who are quote unquote real Dragon Ball fans hated it.
He named the show and even did the art for the title.
I hated that show.
But that's it.
Same.
But yeah, the Grand Tour, it isn't bad, but it's not good.
I just say, honestly, when I forgot, like, I thought it was an American version of Dragon Ball. It's like, no, it's actually Japanese.
Oh yeah, that's how I was like, the whitewashed version of Dragon Ball. I can't wait to tell this is real. Fuck. Why do you care? I mean, I'm actually Asian. Oh. Why do you care? Fuck off. This is white as fuck.
Only thing more so would be evolution.
No, that does not exist. No.
You know that kid you beat up in school because
I know it's so bad. I want to actually watch it in full.
Watch it high.
No, don't watch it. I watched it without being high. And I was in my late teens to early 20s when I watched it. I'm like this.
It's a terrible movie. It's a terrible Dragon Ball movie, but it's not a bad movie.
Who directed that movie?
I don't know.
Watch that movie.
Exactly.
That movie.
I'm just like, when I saw that, it's like someone did. It's based upon the manga book Dragon Ball. Somebody did not read the Dragon Ball manga.
No, only character properly depicted was Roshi, and even then, it was really washed down.
Yeah, whoever directed, who was the one that directed and wrote that? Because they need to get kicked in the nuts repeatedly.
I'm with you, Rob.
Got it. Let's see here.
Because that was nothing close to the source material.
James Wong. What else does he?
I will say it led up to a really funny collaboration between Doug Walker from Nostalgia Critic and some of the guys from Team 4-Star.
Okay, so I have heard of him before. He has made episodes of The X-Files, Millennium, American Horror Story, Space Above and Beyond. He also directed Final
He's the
Destination.
co-creator and co-writer on that one.
Final
Wait a minute,
Destination, Final Destination 3, The One, Willard, Dragon Ball Evolution, Black Christmas. Black
I
Christmas
love
is
Black
shit.
Christmas.
That was a shit movie.
Wait a minute. Did you say American Horror Story? He directed that? Who was
He's
the
written a
director?
few episodes.
He's
for it.
written a few episodes for it.
I have never seen an episode of American Horror Story, but can think of 30 different things worse than that show.
It's really good.
That could do to you. That's
What the fuck did I do?
You're the other Asian. I have to eliminate you. It's by law. Highlander rules.
Like
You'll
my
never
favorite one will have to be
feel
the
it
Coven.
coming.
American Horror Story Coven.
Coven?
Coven. I think it's Coven or Coven. I forgot.
Coven.
Coven. Okay.
Because it involves.
Keep mixing up with
Witches.
Coven.
I haven't
Let's
seen
see,
any episodes of it. I've only seen like LSC Aliens video on it, or on one of the seasons.
I've seen Murder House. I've seen
Hello,
Asylum. I've seen Coven. I need to see Freak Show. And there's another one. I need to see Hotel. I really want to see Hotel.
Just watch our YouTube channel. You'll see Freak Show all the time. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
And you beat me to it that time.
But other than that, my honest opinion about the whole I was gonna say something about the whole race thing and about Greg.
Mhm.
It's like the whole race thing doesn't make a
He's
lick of sense.
racist.
Like, for example, you guys were talking about The Simpsons. I was like, wait a minute, are you guys talking about the brown guy who works at the corner store?
Apu.
The convenience store, yeah.
Oh God!
Everyone's
I'm
like,
gonna get
thank you,
started.
come again.
Hello,
He's
thank
been
you.
around since I was a kid. Why take him down?
Because-
And
You want me to say it, or does someone else want to take it for once? Because I'm always that guy.
Like, I like the guy too.
I like it. I like the character.
It's not about.
Because-
I'm not talking about liking the character. I'm saying why he was taken out.
Why?
People got their fifis hurt.
They should seem drawn together.
I'm,
Get all hurt then.
Mm.
I'm gonna fucking say it. They were probably white.
Or
So,
Brickleberry.
mostly the white people get
Like, watch Drawn Together.
fucking offended by this shit.
Just watch Drawn Together.
Yes.
You talking about Foxy?
Yeah, they made your fingers, they're Fox's fingers. My friend introduced me to that show, and I like it. Why was it taken down? The country got butt hurt.
Yep.
Is that why it never got? It's season 2.
Yeah.
I thought it was because Xander wanted to fuck Scorpion for Mortal Kombat.
Well, there's that too, but I mean, that's less.
Also, Xander was the gay Link. So just regular Aiden.
So,
Fairy boy.
yeah, like, I'm just, it's like, I can't believe that I think the whole thing started because of the movement. When the movement started, that's when the whole thing went way worse. Like, you started to see celebs past come out, and including Jeffree Star and this other dude, I forgot his name. He's like owns a burger restaurant or something.
Bob? Is his name Bob? Is he white and lame and owns a burger and reminds me of Rob?
People are trying to say that David Dobrik is canceled. Like, because he made some
I
videos
forgot
with
his name.
Lion
He played in a lot of movies.
Who? The person you're talking about?
Huh? What were you
The
saying?
person you're talking about?
Yeah, he played in a lot of movies and he owns a burger station. It's hard to pronounce. Like,
I have no idea.
nor me either. It starts like I know it starts with something burger. So, like
Hamburger time.
And like, it's funny though. Like, now that 2020 is coming, like, not saying like it was a bad thing, but we should have learned our lesson many years ago.
Can I just
But-
say humans as a society deserve to either be wiped out or the stupid ones deserve to be euthanized because people refuse to learn. And that's the only way.
Oh,
we're
the
gonna-
U.S. has already been known to do that.
And that's how we're only-
Eugenics.
And that's how we're only ever going to make genetic progress in the world. Because do I need to fucking remind everyone about the goddamn Renaissance that sent us back millions of years because people fought over a fictional creature that may or may not exist? And yes, I called God a fictional creature. Get over it.
Just like when many people started to figure out about Greg, it was so funny. It's like, why did anybody take this dude down? Do you not think anybody tried to take him down? Every time when they try to, he false copyright strikes them. And on YouTube, everybody's like, well, YouTube's kind of like protecting him, including Google. And the thing is like, so he's been one thing I did not realize that he's been doing the false copyright strikes for since the day he was on YouTube.
Yep, since back in the day.
And that he is like, and the part that really angers me, I think, was the part that severely angered me. I was at the gym before the whole pandemic happened. Was when he let his 2-year-old daughter fall out a 2-story window and recorded it. And I said, like, I told other people, like, in the state of Florida where I'm from, they don't care how your child got hurt. Your child can get mauled by a dog, catapulted to the next door neighbors. They'll take that child and you'll be in jail.
Mm-hmm.
But for Greg, he probably would have been in jail just like that.
Did I say something?
Mm-hmm.
Florida also doesn't give a fuck if you're high off meth, light a horse on fire, wear a suit of armor, break into a kid's birthday party, and accidentally injure him, and it's not your fault. You're just high. True story.
I'm sorry, everybody calls me the Florida man. It's like, I'm the Florida woman. Yes, my hometown is Florida.
I think I inspired Florida man because I did a lot of me things when I was down there.
Oh my!
Have you ever
inspired? You are one.
Fuck you! I am the ultimate Florida. I am the final form. I'm Chink man.
Florida will love you.
Wait, say that again, Magi?
I am Chink man.
You are not Chinese.
No, I hate the fucking Chinese. Let's unite them.
But you're not a chink.
Okay, I'm a filthy Jap.
Better.
What? I'm Japanese. I'm half
Well,
Japanese.
you got it right. Reacted to Jap but not chink. I would say chink's a little bit worse.
Yeah. I'd say Chink's a lot worse.
Isn't Florida about to close again?
A lot of states
I
are
think
about to
so,
close again.
because I was about to go back over there, but it's like, here's the thing about Florida. I'm going to say this. We are known to be desperate to go out and party, so it's like, we can't stay in this place for much longer. Yay, we're free!
Didn't they make an executive order to where that people could, or like counties could not enforce people to wear masks? I believe.
I don't know about.
I think it was Florida and Georgia that did that, because here in Michigan, we are now required to wear masks in public.
That's how it is for California.
I just told people, it was like, well, I'm just going to move back to Florida to see all the snowbirds and the college people burn. I'm nuts. Because I'm sorry, my hometown is known for the college fling and people who don't drank like huge gallons of water to pass out from the heat.
Oh, yeah. So
yeah, like you can't deal with the heat, the mosquitoes, and people being assholes, and the living expenses,
and the sharks.
That too.
When I was in Florida, I went surfing for the first time in my entire life and nearly got mauled by a great white.
We had a great white?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I'm not going to the beach.
That was the first and only time I've ever gone to the beach. Let me tell you this. I spent $750 on a board. Didn't get my money back. But I'm alive. And terribly scarred of the ocean now.
I'm sorry.
Florida didn't do it, but Florida can fuck off because you guys got good drugs down there.
But like
the great white sharks don't reside in Florida though. Great white sharks don't reside in Florida though.
I don't know why there was one.
It's probably not a great white shark.
Probably wasn't. Probably was a tiger shark. All I know is I saw it and I panicked more than you can ever imagine.
I can just imagine you swimming so fast.
I didn't swim.
What'd you do?
You know when you freak out and you hit the water and you start looking like you're running?
Yes. Oh shit!
I hit the.
I'm surprised you haven't went to the Disney area of Florida.
I was never into Disney growing up. I wasn't allowed to. My father was very abusive, and whenever I tried to enjoy being a normal child, I would get mauled.
Magi, where's your dad?
I never had one. It was my grandfather, and dead.
Oh, I was about to say I'll just pop into the magical kingdom where the song "It's a Small World After All" plays for 8 hours.
But
Thanks. Now you just reminded me of Saints Row Got Out of Hell.
but I am watching Disney movies now because my girl, who we hopefully will be getting married if I could ever come home. Fucking Corona, fucking Chinese.
Is Rob dead or stuck? Oh, never mind. He moved.
No, he's
But I'm sorry, Magi. I wish I could give you a hug.
But she's helping me fix the issues that I grew up with, or were instilled in me. So now I can finally say I've seen more than Tarzan and Mulan.
Those were your issues?
I've never seen Disney, and I didn't know that a lot of things and ways I act were wrong.
Wait, so you never seen a Disney movie in your life?
Until recently.
Don't watch Lion King. Fuck
Already
no.
did.
Fuck that!
I was
No,
excited.
Lion King's awesome.
I was excited for Lion King, though, live action one.
Not the live action,
No.
the original.
Watch the original.
I already did.
No, don't watch the original unless you want to have that song "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" stuck in your head.
No.
Mhm.
That
Lion
song,
King is my favorite
to
Disney
be
movie.
fair, that song passes through my head already. Fucking Phil Collins.
No, it wasn't
so-
Phil
I'm
Collins.
sorry.
I was
It's
Elton
come from somebody who's like, "Oh, you're supposed to be
Elton
black.
John.
You're supposed to like the Lion King." It's like, I don't like the Lion King.
Ah, racist
Imagine listening to the song to and from Tallahassee in Florida. He lives in you, Hakuna Matata.
I used
What
to
a
play
wonderful phrase.
that.
MJ, for a second, I thought you were going to mention another movie to make fun of me.
Well, you just brought it on yourself,
Oh,
asshole.
and he lives in you. The Lion King too.
I never saw the second one, or 2 1/2, or whatever the heck the.
No, the Lion King.
The only thing I disliked about Lion King was Scar. That was it.
Well, we all know what Rob's favorite Disney movie is.
Aladdin. He loves live action Jafar with his live action nipples.
Shut up, dude.
And has figures of Jafar and Genie on his shelf on the top shelf because it's closer to God.
No, I
You
got
like
it.
Aladdin?
I like
I love
the
that movie.
original. I got.
Have you
those-
seen Aladdin and the
loves
King of
those
Thieves,
guys.
Rob? Rob, have you seen Aladdin and the King of Thieves?
Out of the sequels, that's probably one of the better ones.
Yeah, me too.
I have not.
You guys don't know
I've
what you
seen
mean.
the third one.
Oh,
and
also,
I'm
Robin
less
Williams.
likely to watch it now until I watch the TV series, because apparently that's more of a follow-up to the TV series than.
Yeah, the
What were you saying, Rob?
I was gonna say Return of Jafar. I think was setting up the TV series. In fact, the actor Robin Williams.
I was talking about the third movie.
Oh well, I was gonna say Robin Williams doesn't even reprise his role for the second movie. In
No,
fact,
he didn't.
it's
That was
guy
the voice of Simpson. That was the voice of Homer.
Yeah, and then for the
Hank
third
Azaria?
one,
Yeah, he was the voice of Genie in the second in Return of Jafar, as well as the TV series,
yep,
and
King of
Kingdom Hearts.
and for King of Thieves, Robin Williams reprised his role as Genie.
Wait, who was he in Kingdom Hearts?
It was the same guy that voiced him in Return of Jafar in the TV
Oh,
series.
okay.
The guy who
Oh.
voices Homer Simpson's.
The only thing I liked about Jafar was the snake staff. It's like, I want one.
His scepter is pretty badass.
Yeah, it's like, imagine all the people I can hypnotize.
As powerful as Jafar is, he went out like a punk though. I'm sorry.
I say the transformation of the snake was fucking awesome. But I heard they didn't do that for the live action Aladdin.
No, it didn't happen.
What? That would have been awesome.
The snake fight didn't happen. The last conflict was Jasmine and Aladdin flying around Agrabah with the lamp, and Iago becoming a giant parrot chasing them.
Well, that was freaking stupid. Why was it? It's like, why couldn't I play the giant snake? I guess everybody's gonna be butthurt. Well, that's animal cruelty.
Maybe they thought that scene with the giant snake, considering it did constrict around Jasmine at one point, if memory serves.
Oh, that was Aladdin.
They probably would have thought that it would have looked lewd or what have you.
It was Aladdin. It wasn't Jasmine.
Oh, it was trying to
Jasmine, it was Aladdin.
Yeah, it was trying to kill him.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah. They fucked over the final fight.
Oh, come on. The movie wasn't that bad.
I have no intention on watching it or seeing it.
That's fair.
Like, the one movie I really want to see that's live action is Mulan. I'm a huge Mulan fan.
I'm not going to watch that. That was my first Disney movie. The way they're fucking it up, they can kiss my ass.
We're trying to make it more as a traditional martial arts movie.
I'd probably sooner watch that than ever try and watch Mulan 2 again.
So,
I never
thought
finished
General
it.
Shane was cute as a kid.
Though the thing that gets me is that it's like, wait a minute, so you're trying to make it seem more realistic, but at the same time, you're adding a sorceress that adds to the conflict of the film. I'm like thinking, wait a minute, where have I seen this before? Oh, right. In one movie that I just recently rewatched, which was The Forbidden Kingdom.
That sounds
heard
familiar.
With Jackie Chan.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking
Gently.
about. Yep, I know what you're talking about. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I rewatched it recently because I love that film.
It's not bad.
Best of luck, Marcel.
But I do like Mulan.
Chico, you don't even like the Chinese Magi. Of course you won't like it.
I had one Chinese friend. Well, she was an ex-girlfriend, but that's besides the point.
But Magi, you must be swift as the raging river.
Oh, like can I kick you in the face? Hold on.
Ugh, it's so humid out. Hate it.
I just remembered something. I don't know why. But what on earth do I imagine you guys as anime characters, like Rob holding a plush of his pet dog, Magi holding a Magikarp, and MJ holding a like a notepad.
Okay. I mean,
That's
my
just
Switch is the skin on my Switch is a notepad or a composition book, so that's fair.
Yeah, that's the life of being a creative. That's the life of being a creative artist.
Yeah.
So what about Aiden?
You always have a wild imagination. And is your name Phayn or I'm trying to remember?
Call me Aiden. It don't matter now.
Aiden.
Aiden, Phayn.
Fan.
And Aiden wearing glasses.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's the weird. It's like I don't know why, but like I went to do something and all of a sudden I call it my muse. Just gave me some creative abilities.
Yeah, I can't draw for shit.
Oh gosh, you got me. Jack.
Did I hear you say you call on your muse? Not too many people do that kind of stuff anymore. At least talk about it.
I was gonna say,
Rob?
you guys got me thinking of Jack and Daxter.
I call it the artistic muse. Like it's whenever I have like I'll be minding my own business or start writing or doing whatever, and I get these creative ideas.
Yeah.
Vegan, you're holding onto a carrot.
So they're kind of
Chinese?
come out like this, and they come out like one of these.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
Yes, I'm a Pegasus.
What's wrong with My Little Pony?
Nothing. It's just that some people are like, aren't you a little too old for My Little Pony?
It still has a lot of good life lessons.
I'm considered a pedophile because I like My Little Pony. Brony.
Be careful of saying that, because then people may.
People accuse bronies all the time, even if they just like My Little Pony. If you're a dude.
About you, not bronies.
No, a lot of bronies are considered.
No, that's what Rob is saying. About you, not bronies.
Sorry.
Okay, I know males is bronies, and now they say females is Pegasus.
Yes.
Which Rainbow Dash is a Pegasi.
That's
So
how it's always been.
I didn't know that. I thought just bronies was just males and females.
Even since the original MLP.
So only thing I just wish they had on Netflix is the MLP season 9. I cried at the end of the episode, the final episode.
They had it for a short while. I never got to see it when it was up.
If you see the final episode of season 9, you'll bawl your eyes out. I did.
No, I'm soulless.
I thought Sword Art Online made me cry, but
I hate that anime. That's generic white anime number 42.
Which episode?
It was I call it the Christmas special.
Oh, yeah.
Where she was humming Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. My former friend was like, "You're gonna be bawling your eyes out in the episode." Okay, I was like, when I heard just that one Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer hum, and I was like, "Are you okay, John?" And I hate you all. It's like she just died. I felt like Eric Cartman. My safe space.
Yeah. Freaking Sachi.
But I didn't know you were a Dragon Ball fan, Rob.
Yeah.
Who isn't?
Okay, I got something to show you. I hope you have them. They were a birthday surprise.
Oh, I have a set.
The small or the large?
The small.
Like, we had the large, there was a large one on the floor, but boy, was it expensive.
Hey, he's just not. He says it's the small ones, but he's just trying not to admit that they're the Black Star kind.
Rob, go to timeout!
I was joking.
Machiko says Rob's also a big Will Smith fan.
Have you seen Christopher Bel-Air, Rob?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. Machiko's comment's amazing.
All jokes aside, he has his good moments and he has his bad moments. That's all I'm gonna say.
But
what about him as Genie? Any thoughts?
I'm gonna reserve my comments.
No, you can't plead the fifth. We're live.
You guys know it.
I'm like,
anyone who knew?
To me, he can't beat he can't beat Robin Williams.
he was actually saying that it was Robin Williams was actually inspired him.
Yes,
and
he did.
He was. That's like us saying, which is your favorite Dragon Ball character, Rob?
Vegeta.
Goku. I think Goku's way better than Vegeta.
As a fighter, yes. As a character, not so much.
Aiden's Gohan, Trunks.
Vegeta ever since his debut has grown as such a great character.
But Goku's amazing. He's so cute despite him not knowing anything, but that was make Goku so adorable. He was going to be my future husband.
Handle his family. That's the sad part.
Why does everybody say that? And it's like, when I was a kid, he was going to be my future husband.
It's like, at least for Vegeta, he's there for his son.
Daughter.
And daughter.
Look, Goku got killed by Piccolo by trying to protect his son Gohan. That doesn't count as a bad dad.
How about the fact he doesn't give a shit about his parents, his kids, and know his training? or the fact that when go. Fuck! I forgot what his other son's name is.
Goten.
Goten.
Was born. He didn't even know. He came back from the dead just to smash. Got Chi-Chi pregnant and was like, I didn't even know I had a son.
That reminds me of that team. Dude, that reminds me of that Team 4-star joke for Bardock. Where they're like, well, at least at this point you won't get to say goodbye to your son. I have one of those. Oh God, I have two of those.
Exactly. That quote there works.
I'm surprised they didn't say that he had 3 of them, considering some people consider Turles to be canon.
He isn't canon.
He don't relate. Jeffree Star can't relate. No.
No one cares about Turles. He was in a shitty movie.
Yeah, one of the worst of the movies.
Look, I remember that movie. For the
I was gonna say, why did Turles look like Goku?
Turles? Well, he looked more like
so
their dad, but still.
Yes.
It was. I think it was supposed to be like almost like the negative side of Goku, in my opinion.
And
but now if you watch it nowadays, everybody's like, why is Turles black with Goku hair? Are they racist?
Oh my goodness! I'm surprised that. Let me guess. They said the same thing for Black Goku for Dragon Ball Super.
Yes.
Everybody was pretty upset about that. It's like, are you serious?
Yes. Fucking my favorite controversy of the recent years when they.
I thought the Karens were reacting to J-Lo and Shakira was bad. It's like, why are Karens getting mad? Look at J-Lo and Shakira. So they're in their 40s and 50s, and look what they're doing. Okay. So they're shaking their hips.
Like Ed.
So to the poll. How many people in their 40s and 50s can do that? It's funny though. They listened to the song, but they never saw the music video. Have you not seen My Hips Don't Lie by Shakira?
I can easily say I haven't.
The way that girl moves her hips, it's like, I want to do that, but I'm like, I can't dance for the crap.
But like I was saying, the biggest controversy in recent years was Goku Black. Before they even released what he looked like, everyone wanted him gone.
What?
Just for the name alone.
That's freaking stupid.
And whenever they showed
did the same thing when it came to Mr. Popo. They had to change the color on Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's for racial intent. Like,
doesn't exist.
It's like Popo's been like that color since I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I didn't care.
OG Dragon Ball.
To quote Team 4-star again, you're like, I'm PC Popo. No, you're not. Prepare to be assimilated. It's like, what? No, copy.
I get it. Goku, I get it. Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, they fucked up a little bit with Mr. Popo. But you know what Mr. Popo is actually supposed to represent?
A genie.
No, a djinn. Not a djinn.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Straight up djinn.
Just a djinn. And you know what djinn are made of? Fucking smoke.
Yep.
Do you know
what a mess? So we got overreacted over nothing.
Basically.
It's like, watch Disney old school. Watch Warner Brothers old school.
It's the reason why he was able to basically craft the statue as well as help set the wishes needed for the Dragon Balls.
Yep.
You want to hear something crazy? Who knows My Hero Academia?
Yeah. I'm
Do you know what most people were overreacting to? One of the characters' birthday was born like it was like the Emperor of Japan in World War II and Adolf Hitler. They were going like, oh, these people have birthdays of these evil dictators.
420?
Big fucking deal.
Yeah, Hitler's
like,
birthday happens to be on the Stoner holiday.
Shut up. That's a good day.
Everybody got mad over that. It's like, anybody can be born in 420. I wish I was born in 420.
Blah, blah,
like,
blah.
you know what I'd be doing on that year? On my birthday if it was 420? It's like you can't do nothing now without somebody getting overreacting.
Mm-hmm. Let's not forget, for those who are fans of Persona or Shin Megami Tensei in general, let's not forget Persona 2, the censorship they had with that.
Let's not forget Persona 1, Penis Monster.
Mara's in all of the Personas.
You will call him Wiggles.
Oh, did you know one of the episodes from 7 was banned because of, I forgot which one, there were these two
They weren't
Scouts?
banned. They were edited to where instead of lovers, they were cousins.
Cousins.
Are you talking about? Okay,
The
I
Geek
think
Dub.
no one talks about the wonderful world
Why was it banned? Well, they said that instead of lovers, they were cousins. They don't look like cousins to me.
But in Persona 2,
They look like
one of the major villains that you have to deal with is a resurrected Hitler. And to censor it in the PSP remake, they changed his name to the father and gave him a pair of shades. That's it.
And instead of his animation, like the mustache, like flaring up, like actually moving with the face, he does this.
Instead of doing the salute.
Yeah, instead of doing that.
Don't.
That's freaking stupid.
We're doing an educational thing here. It wasn't.
True.
True.
So instead of doing the blank salute, it's the
instead of doing that, he does this. Yeah, because I already did the salute. I'm not comfortable redoing.
Yeah, I know. I understand. I saw. It's like that don't make a lick of sense.
It was censored. Like besides the shades, they did that and the name change to try to get past German censorship for the game being released worldwide. Because if it couldn't be released in Germany, they would have had to cancel the game and make us wait longer. And that's why we didn't get the other half of the game, because all their time went into the censoring.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, it's understandable. It's funny though how many people get upset about anime. And when I was living with my sister at the time, she was like, Joe, the computer's messed up. Why? Because you keep watching your anime shows on it. Well, first of all, I don't even use the computer. And secondly, you're blaming me for watching anime. Seriously.
I'm trying to find the show Interspecies Reviewers.
Love that show!
I'm trying to find. I found episode 1 of the English dub, but I'm looking for the sub ones because I'm assuming that.
You want a link?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
we could send you a link. I tried sending you, and you're like, no, it's all on Funimation. Don't worry about it.
I didn't say that. Not for Interspecies Reviewers.
Yeah, you said the entire dub was on it. I was like, I thought they.
No, I said the entire dub was on it for Panty and Stocking.
Okay,
Ooh,
so we were getting mixed
show.
up on what we were talking about, because I thought you were talking about Interspecies
I love
Reviewers.
that show.
No.
My favorite is Stalking.
You said that Magi had talked about it, and I was like, oh, okay, because I'm kind of curious about it. Then we started talking about Panty and Stocking.
Okay.
I love Panty Stalking. That's a really good show.
God damn it!
We got to say it right. We got to say it
With Carter Belt.
especially to please Magi.
What is it called?
Penny and Stocking with garter belt.
Oh crap!
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that, but instead I keep saying Panty Stalking. It's like, I'm sorry.
Interspecies Reviewers is one of the best fucking animes ever.
Please send me a link.
I'm looking for my links. I have like 97 anime links right now. Give me a second.
Hold on, I can get it quicker.
Do you have my link? Because I have an updated link that has all the episodes actually. Fuck! I gotta check Facebook.
I forgot what happened to Team 4-Star. Why did they cancel?
Bullshit.
Oh, for Dragon Ball Z.
Bridge.
It was a multitude of reasons. One, they felt that where they ended it was a good ending.
Here you go, and it is a recent one. So yes.
The next reason was they were because they've had a lot of issues with copyright. They're worried about, or they were worried about, like, let's say making a video and then it getting taken down. Another reason was if they're gonna make something, they need to do it right. Because they were gonna do the BoJack movie
Oh yeah, I really wanted to see how they made a bridge about that.
They
Right.
decided not to because one, they really hate that movie apparently,
More
and
so
two,
than Broly, and there's not a whole lot to work with. It's starting to get unfortunate.
Honestly, I thought it was because of the toy animation lawsuit or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's part of it.
Right.
Sure.
But it just, as Rob said, they didn't feel like
Oh, they got. I understand. They got
they
burned
could
out.
do it justice, and they were dealing with burnout as well.
Yeah. Okay. Well, speaking of the Dragon Ball community, it's like I don't. The last time I've heard about it was when Vic Mignogna, the guy I wanted to meet, was in deep trouble.
Met him.
Huh?
Sage met him.
Everybody, according to everybody, he seems like a nice guy.
Mhm.
And I really did stand for him. Like I stand with Vic. I just really thought it was sad when the person who voiced it, Bulma, I don't know how that all started. It's like it really upset me. Just when Dragon Ball Super Broly was at its peak of being popular, that's when the whole thing happened.
yeah,
And it turned out most of the voice actors are not what they like sound to be. Like even got what's his face who voices Goku English dub, thinking that's his character and his alone. It's like, no, it's not your character. It's the creators and the creators alone.
and if anything, and it plus, like when it comes down to it, is it Funimation? No, is it Funimation?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Funimation and Toei Animation, and I heard that Toei Animation is the big daddy of Funimation.
That voice actor, in some sense, that's Funimation's variation of Goku.
I sent you the other link just in case, MJ, that the other one doesn't have the other
for people that
the last two episodes.
I was gonna say of people that voice Goku.
I actually found it before Aiden sent it to me. I just didn't realize it.
It's like
I think the part that's really upsetting, in my opinion, is like before this movie hit, like they sounded like they were good friends, but it turns out the voice actor of Krillin, the voice actor of Vegeta and Piccolo, and the voice actor of Goku, and the voice actor of Bulma were not good people. And according to, I think it's Monica Riel, I just call her the B word,
Bitch.
I think the whole motive was like they got mad, they got jealous because Vic Mignogna was really good at his job and really cared about his fans, and they didn't like that. 9 times out of 10, when I hear about people like the voice actors of the Dragon Ball community, it's like, oh, we didn't like them. They were terrible people, including the guy who voiced acting Goku. Like he's a complete jack off. He's narcissistic. He's all this, including the guy who voices Vegeta. They're just mean. And which is disappointing because I always wanted to meet the guy who voice acted my favorite character, Goku. And,
Sean Schimmel?
Mm-hmm. And I hate to say this, is when I first heard about this Vic Mignogna incident, it's like, it's hard to watch the anime knowing they damaged one guy's career for no apparent reason just because he was just being a sweet guy.
Yeah. Like speaking of that, as much as I like the original, I like the abridged because they really add on to the characters.
I really wanted to meet the abridged people too. I heard they live in Florida.
No, they live in
They live in Texas.
Okay.
I've met
I thought it was Florida.
I'd love to meet those guys.
At one point, they actually were their main base of operations or what have you was
Awesome.
across the street from their office was right across the street from Rooster Teeth, or at least nearby.
Rooster Teeth ain't doing good. I heard Rooster Teeth ain't doing good.
Oh, they're dead.
Oh shoot.
SOL.
It's kind of pretty sad on how everything's gone to haywire. I think 2020 was the way worse of it, including when it comes to the art community. Who has heard of Sakimi-chan?
I think I might have heard.
She is a digital artist. You should look at her art. It's really good. She's a digital artist. I have her on Twitter. And here's the thing one thing I don't get about the art community. We're all talented, but yet we get jealous of another person's talent and say that they're being racist, fatphobic, this, that, and the other. Now, I don't know if it's a girl, but I'll just put it like this. She has been doing this digital art since I said she was a teen, and she's really good at it. So, as I was watching, another artist who's a digital artist got jealous of her art style and called her art fatphobic. And then there was another one doing the same thing. And the funny thing is, these two people were both artists, and they're really, really good. It's like, that's like me being a traditional artist saying, I don't like her art because she does it on computer.
What?
Even though it's the same thing, traditional or digital, you're sitting, like...
Yeah, the only...
You're right.
The only real difference when it comes to creating art is whether it's hand-drawn or if it's CG. That should be the only difference. Aside from, the various genres of art. But
haven't you realized, though, we're people. We're terrible.
But at the same time, it's like... Here's the thing about art. Like, you're sitting on your ass and you're looking at... I don't care if it's a game system. I don't care if it's this. I don't care if it's that. And you're being creative. Mm-hmm. You should be proud of that person for doing that for more than an hour or two. Just like I'm a traditional artist. Digital art is not my thing, but I like it. I like the art. But it's not for me. I guess I'm old, so yeah, I'm 31.
I mean, that's why I got out of doing art a long time ago. I let my talent die.
So so I must be fatphobic because I'm a 200-pound woman who draws, pardon my French, skinny bitches.
You draw the devil's bitches. I'm sorry, it's an old joke when I was fat. Like, when you know what I'm talking about, right?
I think so, yeah. It's like when the girls are slim and they have anything else, like, and like the second artist who got jealous was like, well, this girl draws the tits are too big or the butt's too big. They're just too slim or too curvy.
I'll say this. I'll say it again. I said this last podcast, and I'll say it again. If you have a problem with titties, go the fuck away. What? It's stupid to get triggered over animated tits of all things.
And it's like, then you must. Here's the hop over and see Yaoi. If you don't want to see that, it's like watch Yaoi or watch look at male art. You want to say something about that? But it's very, very much messed up. It's like the world's so messed up. Like, you can't do this without somebody judging you. Like for me, for example, you're supposed to be going to a McDonald's and eating over $200 worth of food, not going to the gym. Or you're black. You're supposed to be listening to hip hop, not Slayer and Iron Maiden and Slipknot.
You're black. You're supposed to only eat fried chicken.
That's one thing I've never understood.
I've been told I'm black because people here are colorblind.
Yeah, that's one thing I've never understood. Even as a kid, if you're going to have a problem with stereotype, why do you force people of your own race or ethnicity to follow the stereotypes?
That was funny. That was one thing funny about my black community. Everybody thinks it's sunshine and rainbows. Like, when I was a kid, it wasn't no sunshine and rainbows. I had to discover my community didn't like me ever since I turned 13, thanks to Korn, Linkin Park, Disturbed, System of a Down, Lamb of God, Devil Driver, Slayer, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest.
Oh, I shouldn't have known that. I might be part of the Illuminati.
Everybody's like, But yeah, my foster family was so funny. It's like, it's the devil's music. And my brothers and sisters hip hop and R&B, is it?
Ah, yes. Hearing about depression and misery over slapping hoes.
It's like it's so fun. I cannot count how many times me and my foster mommy dears would argue about that.
Not gonna lie, R&B from like the 80s, early 90s, it's pretty good.
But I know R&B like in the 2000s got really, really worse. It's like all it was about like no judge. And Rob's like, oh my goodness, Lord have mercy. Sorry, Rob.
It's all right.
All right, bitches. I'm gonna go.
All right.
All right.
It's getting late, and I want to work on. I might go stream more Crash Banuka over on my Twitch channel. If not tonight, tomorrow.
All right.
Here's a question, Rob. How long did you like Dragon Ball?
How wide is he? Is the next is the honest answer.
That's actually a good question.
Later, guys. Have a good evening.
Quite a long time. I haven't seen much of Super yet.
Here's the thing I don't like about Super. I'm just gonna put it out. I just don't like how they made Goku fight. I prefer the Dragon Ball Z fights where he wins all the time, but I'm just gonna put it out there. They make him lose.
I think
you might as well just say, oh, he has an Achilles heel.
I think at this point it's just showing that he can, that there are times where he can fail. I mean, thinking back to the whole death battle, Goku versus Superman.
Which
I have not seen that.
Both. Where no matter how Goku tries, he dies in both fights. And it's like, look, you have Superman, who is basically a god, who is impossible. And I think that was the point of Beerus. You have that opponent that you can't beat, no matter what you do. And Goku is the type of character that strives to become stronger, to try to better himself. That's the point of Goku. There are times where he is going to fail. Hell, like in the earlier seasons, there are times where, yeah, Goku fails. He gets his ass beat going off against Vegeta. He nearly gets killed when he gets his body taken by Ginyu. There are times where he's so overconfident with his abilities. When he's fighting Frieza in the first seasons of Super and Resurrection F, what happens when he becomes overconfident? Oh yeah, he gets a surprise attack from one of Frieza's subordinates, getting shot with a laser beam.
Yeah, it's not just about overconfidence though. He's such a battle maniac, and he's actually like, I will give him this. He wants a fair fight, and he also tests his opponent, so he never starts out at full power.
So he should have realized
why he keeps losing the suits.
I think the thing that I really like about Goku is this, like, I kind of can relate to him when it comes to enemies. He's very compassionate. He wants to tell, like, he doesn't want to fight. Just like, if it wasn't for Goku sparing, like, meeting Vegeta wouldn't be where he is now.
Mm-mm.
And that's why I would say that's the only thing I could say that reason why I still support this guy. Like, he's always compassionate to people. He's always believing in second chances. But the thing that I think that really hits me is when he was trying to, like, tell Frieza to dodge his attacks on Dragon Ball Z, the Frieza Saga. And he gave him his energy, which most people would not do. I like when Dragon Ball Z Abridged was like, no. It's like, I was the same thing when I was a kid. He did it anyway. And then he lets him off.
I was going to say
and
the
then
quote.
Go ahead. And then he lets him off, and then instead, nah. Damn, Frieza, now I have to give you more.
I was going to say, yeah, quoting, yeah, that was a good quote from Team 4-Star. It's like, no. I love Tien's reaction. I'm not gonna bother.
That was during the episode where it was like, oh my gosh, trying to get them to like, what happened?
Yeah, I love that. He's like, Oh no, son of a bitch! No. He's like, what's wrong, King Kai? You could always just hold my shoulder. Yeah, but you kind of smell. That's just my natural musk.
Musk.
Stop saying musk. Stop eating my food.
I think the most funniest thing I ever liked about Dragon Ball Z is the abridged is the Vegeta yelling. It's like,
which time?
Wait, that watch she wasn't a watch at all. It was some kind of Dragon Ball locator, which means
He took the Dragon Ball.
Denise? So what is that? Oh God, is that my wife? Leave me alone! You already took the kids. What do you want? It's like, why don't have this video remind me of me screaming like that when I stub my toe or forget something from the grocery store?
Krillin, do you hear that? I feel that.
I love Ray's reactions. Frieza, what the devil is that noise? Goku is like, oh, what the heck is that? And then in the future, oh no, King Yama.
Purgatory, hell.
Purgatory, hell. Wait, what's that? Denise? Denise is that my wife? Leave me. Kids, what
more do you want? All the way to the past. Trunks.
To the future. All right, now we got the time machine working. Now we can travel.
Dad?
He's like straight face, Daddy.
Oh my goodness! Like, I will really miss Team 4-Star for that. It's like they really nailed it with the abridged. I just can't believe some people got so upset about. It's like they're making fun of the anime.
I will say that.
What are you doing?
The Dragon Ball Z shorts have been great.
The what?
The Dragon Ball Z shorts have been great.
Yeah, they were okay.
I like the Dragon Ball Z abridged and the Hellsing abridged. I have yet to finish the
Ultimate
Hellsing abridged.
I
love the Christmas special Hellsing abridged.
Before
you start.
I can't wait for them to finish Final Fantasy VII Mission Abridged.
Right.
Is that really good?
I enjoyed the ever-living hell out of it. He's enjoyed it, and he didn't even know a single thing about Final Fantasy VII, really.
I just finished it. Fuck Bizarro. You know what, dude? I'm gonna tell you, if they mention Bizarro, Sephiroth, I wouldn't be surprised if they pull a Bizarro Superman joke.
Yeah, either that or reference like Space Lab, the spoof Space Lab,
where it's like a stupid Sephiroth, like me Bizarro Sephiroth, me kill you all. No, it'd be like me save you all. And then Elden would comment about how stupid Sephiroth is now.
And as far as abridged works go, another of my favorites is SAO abridged.
Greg.
Take care. Sleep well, Donna.
I love that. Excuse me. Oh, I gotta step away for a second. I'll be right back. My family and just starts stabbing him. You left us to die, you bastard!
We must save the.
This is Versace. Choke on it. Choke on my vengeance.
I can't wait for the next episode to be finished and uploaded.
Every time I think of Onision, his name's Greg, I'm like.
But
they made Asuna fucking psycho.
They made both of them psychotic. But
I think with anything, yeah, to some extent, yes. But to be fair, Asuna's fucking psycho.
Yeah,
and,
she's straight up a yandere.
And what's his name? I'm forgetting his name right now.
Which one?
The main
Talking about Tiff?
No, the main character. Though Tiff is awesome.
Kirito.
Are you talking about Kirito or something?
Yeah, Kirito. He's emotionally damaged.
Oh, for sure.
I think the most funny. I wish I could see the abridged of the first episode when they actually show the people's true identities.
Remember the first
especially
episode?
With the guy.
Oh, that was hilarious in the abridged.
I think after he does that whole monologue about the pebble, Oh gosh, what's the character's name? He says something along the lines of, you get beat up in the real world, don't you? And then Kirito's like, shut up, here I have power.
Oh, you're talking. I can't remember his actual name, but you're talking about Balls Deep 69.
Yes.
I can't remember his real name. I'm sorry.
Klein. It's
Fine, thank you.
I think the first episode of Sword Art Online, when the guy turns off the avatars and shows the real self, was kind of very fun. It's like,
wait,
you're a guy? You're a guy too?
I'm okay with this.
I love the background voice. Love knows no gender.
It was great they managed to get freaking Takahata 101 to voice Kayaba in the abridged.
Did he also voice Alucard abridged?
Mm-hmm. As well as Nappa.
Alan,
DVD abridged.
And I'm pretty sure he also voiced oh gosh, what's his name? Vincent for Final Fantasy. Though he
I did the Alucard bridge the first episode. I literally laughed my ass off.
No, here's the thing.
Well, no, it's not. It's not him.
Okay, if anything, he voiced him for a quick second because they were gonna play that joke up, like he's Alucard, and then he does that cough and he has this like Cockney British accent, like.
I think the most funniest was wait, which episode was it? Was it episode 3 or episode 4? Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
Hey kids, want to see a dead body?
I think that was like 3.
Yeah, it was 3. Jesus
One with
Jan,
the one with Jan doing the freaking opening bit,
and then oh gosh,
Jan
what was the villain's name? Dandy Man.
The Dandy Man.
No,
oh my
that
goodness,
that episode.
That was I think episode 3 or episode 4. Episode 3 was the Dandy Man.
Let me pull up.
Actually, no. Probably one of the greatest moments of those 3 episodes. They say that TV makes you violent, but you breaking my TV makes me really fucking violent.
Oh yeah, that one episode too.
You start freaking out like,
give me a hug.
Yeah,
Really?
episode 3 was the one called the Crimson Fucker.
I like that episode 2 one's like, come at me, fight me, give me a hug.
No,
Yep.
Really?
no, and to add on to that, the board members' reactions when they're on speakerphone with Alucard, they're all like, "Oh, fuck!" Like, who's that? It's like, "Oh, that's Alucard. That's what he does when he's bored." So,
Well, about that issue, what issue? Shut up and take all our money.
Right.
yeah, it's like, yeah, give us your money, otherwise we're gonna feed you to the hungry, bored vampire.
Oh my goodness! I think
that we keep in the basement.
One of my favorite lines from Alucard, though, was from episode 3 when he first shows up during the little back and forth between Integra and Maxwell. He's like, honestly, if you're going to have a dick butting competition with a woman, you must have started out with the world's cruelest handicap. With some true benefits, the 9-year-old boy you have chained up in your Vatican jet, which was paid for how? All right. Generous donations from your followers to spread the word of God all over his back.
Probably one of the craziest fights. It's a toss up between Walter and Alucard, and the final fight with Alexander.
Yes.
I have yet to see that one, but I've seen the one with Walter and Alucard, where Alucard keeps calling Walter Wally.
Yes.
Oh, Jolly Wally. Jolly Wally's a sad lad.
Oh, God. Give me a moment.
No. I think it probably one of the greatest lines, and probably to some people the worst. Ninja Catholic suicide bombers. What a fun day!
Right.
And then he goes off, and then after that he says, "Is it bad to say that it sounds better in Arabic?"
Uh,
Oh my goodness! What Anderson do when he transforms into that
that angel.
that Angel of Thorns? Yeah.
Oh, the monologue with God.
That's so messed up.
Anderson is one of my favorite characters in that.
I think the most funniest. Oh yeah,
The
it's one
reference-
when he stabs and decapitates Alucard. It's like, how about a bowl of my favorite cereal? Freak a bit. Well, fuck the partisan whore. Well, you know what time it is.
Oh gosh, it in big bold letters.
Yeah.
You see, this is the kind of crazy shit why I stopped going to church. Same here.
Oh, and he's like, well, I could just seduce him. Oh wait, I'm not a little boy. Shit.
Give me just a second.
It would surprise me that if a Christian person heard that, they got all but her like, we don't do that.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, I would say my favorite fight is Luke Valentine versus Alucard on Hellsinger Bridge.
That was short.
I just literally bust out laughing when he shot his legs.
Wait, are we talking about the brother, or are we talking about the dude with the white hair? Or the-
Luke Valentine, the
I'm trying to
Valentine brother.
I'm trying to remember which one it was.
Jan is the one that's always cursing up a storm.
Yeah, that was everyone's favorite in high school.
Voiced, and that dude was voiced by the same guy that voiced 17 for the Abridge.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's awesome. I would say the Cell Saga of Dragon Ball Z Bridge was very, very funny.
No. You would be so very... I can't fucking do his voice right now. Hold on.
Huh? For which guy?
Anderson. Hold on. I need to look at the episode 3 back and forth between him and Alucard.
Wait a minute. On episode 4, didn't Alucard mess with the Jesus statue?
Yes. No. Nope. That was more Jan. Fuck. I used to be able to do a spot-on Anderson impression. Or at least close to.
I would say the first episode was so funny. It's like, yeah, originally a thing for Boondock Saints. No, it's not.
In the final episode, he finally admits it was. And it was his favorite movie.
Oh my goodness.
Now, if you'd be so very Christian-like to strip your sorry pale ass out and take your trigger-happy harlot with you, and the woman. And I don't know what I find funnier, the Catholic Church strong-arming you into helping us, or the fact that you obviously haven't seen what I've done to the statue of Big J.
And as the plane's flying off, you hear Anderson screaming, "Ah!" with the LGBTQ pride in the flag.
Yellow swag, 420 for Jesus. Or 420 yellow swag for Jesus. Fucking great. And that's episode 4 is the one where he takes on Rip Van Winkle.
I would as much as I hate
geez.
to admit this in the Dragon and the why did I say Dragon Ball and Hellsing, Rip Van Winkle was my favorite because of the gun.
Yeah,
The gun's badass.
It's like
what they do with her character? Oh yeah, that's right. They made her SJW as fuck in that.
Mhm.
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she's also random as all hell. Like she sings "Never Gonna Give You Up" at one point. And they're like, "The hell is she singing?" No, I have no idea. I think it was popular a couple of years back. At least she's no longer going about the ponies and the friendship and the wrapping of the winter.
Oh my goodness, My Little Pony Winter wrap up. Oh my OMG.
Yeah.
And then the song when by the way,
Painted "The Cake Is a Lie" on the aircraft carrier she hijacks.
oh,
Portal.
can we just talk about one of the best parts in that episode?
The funny thing is, in any other circumstance, you might have had a point there. Except my boss is a woman, I was a chick in the 40s, I hate everyone equally, and there's no one alive who could comprehend my sexual preference. So in other words, Miss Van Winkle, check your privilege.
I was that is a fun moment. I was talking about the Blackbird.
The Blackbird, oh god, yes.
Oh wait, what is it called? The 421 Marquee Blackbird.
Do you even read my Christmas list?
It's like, wait a minute. For Christmas, he wanted a Blackbird aircraft, and then and by the way, the song they play was the obvious one, "Shoot the Frill," from oh gosh, AC/DC.
I'm trying to see. As much I never heard that song from AC/DC.
The one if you've watched Iron Man 2, that's the song they play when he jumps out of the aircraft carrier in the Iron Man suit.
I can never remember what song that is.
I'm trying to remember. I think I didn't watch Iron Man. I think I
would say it's Thunderstruck, but I don't think that's right.
No, it's
Welcome to the Jungle?
No, it's Shoot to Thrill.
That's That's Guns N' Roses. Welcome to the Jungle. That's Guns N' Roses.
Right. Sorry.
I'm telling you,
I feel like an idiot because I grew up listening to classic rock.
And then actually, and another great moment
from episode 4, the Schrodinger stuff.
The what?
The stuff involving the Major and Schrodinger.
And like that, the war starts. Oh, looks like I just started World War III.
Like, let's see.
Oh my goodness, that cat! I'm everywhere.
Major. Did you click TVs in power? Oh wait, I'm on video too. 9, video 1. Then later on, he's like, Fräulein. Hey, Fräulein. Oi. We would make beautiful children. Was that boy bugging you? And like, that's the war begins. Whoops, did I just accidentally have war?
I think the first episode was so funny. It's like the Nazis, that would be retarded. And then after about episode 3, it's like, hold on a second, I got text this. I told you so.
Oh, the moment he gets back to London, playing from
one of CK's songs. I don't remember which one. It was either Party.
No, that's the one they used for the intros.
No, they also played it whenever he was showing up.
No, it's Ready to Die.
Oh yeah, a la carte Walk the Park.
I love it. It was like, well, I leave for a day, and the Catholics are crusading while the Nazis are invading. I love it. He's like, Anderson, it's been only 2 days and it feels like years. And you turns over to the Nazi.
I think I know what song you're talking about. You're gonna get ready to die.
Yeah.
When he comes on the ship, it's like, I don't know why, but this is one of my favorite songs.
and he's like, Anderson, what's this guy's name? And he just grumbles like, well, better watch out for him. Oh, the part with the clan member. I love that. He's like, now hold your horses. I don't know who you think you are, but you. Do you hear that? Do I hear what? Bang.
Oh my goodness, Team 4 stars. I like the comedy.
Oh, and the best part. The best part. When all of the Catholic soldiers are dying, the only ones that end up fucking over the Catholic Church, the Jews. My question is, why did the dude not think have any red lights blaring in his head when the Jews came to fight?
What did they do to Maxwell? I know Maxwell died in one of the episodes.
Yeah, he died.
Part of that was because of Anderson, because he went inside the Pope box and the zombies were kind of clawing at the Pope box. So Anderson throws one of his bayonets, shattering it, and they take him and they pretty much impale him.
What did they do with the abridged?
Did the same thing.
I was hoping they would just.
It was.
Leave it to your imagination.
Pretty quick.
Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know
And
why.
I think
Like,
to add insult to injury, I believe that the blimp, when it finally crash landed on his corpse
oof.
in the abridged version.
I almost wanted to buy one of those shirts saying "Bees love cannons."
Yes. Let's see. One of my favorite lines from the last episode, though, was back and forth between Integra and Major. It's like, where'd you find a Nazi werewolf? Where did you find Dracula? In a basement. How poetic. We found our werewolf in the attic. I mean, we found a lot of things in attics. So it's just like, holy shit. I meant antiques. The Jordan was our Führer's obsession, not mine, and frankly, I am insulted by the insinuation.
Oh my
The
gosh.
wordplay there in that
Yeah.
final bit.
Oh, by the way, the freaking song they used to for when the werewolf reveals himself to be a werewolf was a Rammstein song.
Which one?
Oh, not Rammstein. Rob Zombie.
There you go.
Oh, which Rob Zombie? Which song?
Gosh.
Don't recall.
It's gonna bug me.
I'd be laughing if it was more human than human.
I think it's Werewolf Baby.
Quite
I have
possibly.
not heard that one. It's funny with Sarah Victoria. It's Rob Zombie, Dracula, and yeah.
Yeah, they did
For
use a
Sarah
Rob
Victoria.
Zombie song for Saris.
Dracula's like, well, at least I die a ranging boner. Oh my goodness, poor Tabra.
I will say Saris is probably one of my favorite characters in that. She goes through so much shit,
Oh,
Yes.
and then like when she ends up, giving in to her situation out of desperation at that point.
I just like the first episode where he's like, hey, police girl. Hey, police girl.
No, actually, I know I'm gonna get hate, but I love the Twilight reference.
Yes. I was so happy when they did that. Like, thank you, somebody who understands me.
It's like, who is it? And then all of a sudden, like, oh no! And then he falls to the ground. A real fucking vampire.
I was like, yes.
Hey, police girl. Hey, police girl. There. I took the shot. She's dead. There's blood all over the place. And I love Alucard's reaction. Oh, you're just a treat.
Oh my goodness, all the Twilight fans probably got pissed. Like, yeah, I was there when the Twilight started. Was at its peak. Like, Team Edward, Team Jacob. What's your team? Team Alucard.
Yeah, they'll get over it. Just like how people had to get over Das bullshit using Renamon as a joke.
what?
Have you guys seen the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Okay, that needs context. So I did a reaction to one of his videos. So
To one of whose videos?
Das Bullshits. He's an animator, and people were, I guess, requesting him by force or like in mass to use a Renamon. So with the constant requests, he kind of used her as like a joke character, as this drug-fueled sex deviant.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there's one episode called The Tales of the Dirty Renamon, where Renamon goes on a drunk, sex-fueled rampage. Yeah. It's to some extent it's tasteful to say the least, but it's stupid. It's really stupid.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. I know I talked your ears off, and I apologize.
Yeah, it's all good. We should probably be calling it. We've been streaming
Yeah, actually, I
nearly
think
3 hours.
I'm gonna call it.
All right.
All right. So
Nice having you on.
Yeah, you too. I'll be
Take
back
care.
to chatting again, so it's like, yay. So until next time.
Yep. All right.
That was a lot of fun.
Yep. Talked a lot about a lot of other stuff than what we were going to talk about.
Right.
But that's the fun of it. So, I think that's it, everybody. Thank you guys for coming on. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the stream. Want to thank Rosa for coming on, as well as Magi, MJ, Ronnie for coming on as well. Thank you to everybody who've been very supportive. And when it comes to the podcast, see you guys next week. Follow us with some of our other content as well, if you have the time. With that said, this is Rob and signing off. Have a good one. Take care.
Take care.